bail. To me, it screams my guard was down, the holes around. That's all it screams. It doesn't scream that he was just natural opinion. And you made the point that they hoopers as well. And I know, yes, they are girl hoopers as well. So if you weren't thinking about them as regular girls and you were thinking about them as hoopers, what do hoopers do, True? What do they do?
I mean, he had a summer league. He had a summer league game. I mean, that's true. Hey, he could he have done that? I mean, listen, he could have done that, but he just being honest. He looking at the young talent that's coming into the league, and he like, okay. I don't think it's really a big deal like that. I mean, people are just gonna blow it up. It's just like that's what it is. I mean, because let's just be real. If he was said such and such on was a bum or something, or I'm just like he would say that they wouldn't even get attention. Nobody would even said like they would have read his lips like, oh, he said such and such a bum. That's crazy. They would have moved on. It's like that's why it was funny. Like,
it's part of the whole Bronny engagement farming thing.
Man, yeah, that's what it is. And we got Tiffany in the building. Tiffany,
salute everyone. True. I'm tired of
salute, big sis. Salute.
I'm tired of these LeBron fans hating on our Celtics right now. This is the problem up here.
Oh Lord.
and I'm a Braun fan, but I'm a Celtics fan, which is funny. So you've been hating on Jaylen Brown. He's the Finals MVP. He made history. He could wear his hat 6-7 months from now, sir.
He can put his hat on your head.
They tried to give that to Tatum. They tried to give that to Tatum, sir, at the end. So don't. And Bronny isn't ready, but I've heard worse people talk about Bronny. You brothers in the chat have talked about Bronny worse than what he has said. He's not ready right now.
That's a fact. That's a fact, though. That's a fact. She cooking. He could have said he was a bum. That'd be different. He said he was a bum.
Y'all have called him a bum. Y'all say he wouldn't make it. He'd be out the league. So I have heard worse.
True. You said that. True. You said that. You called him a bum.
No, I'm saying like now to that point though. Going back to Fontaine point. Now if it's a player hating, if he was, because he could have been, he could be extra. Like man, he a bum for real. Like how. Like,
I don't think he was like player hating. I think Fontaine it's just one player. Like he just got
player. Like
I agree. If he, I mean, like you said, because like you said before, it could have blowed up, whatever, right? So it was like unnecessary attention. So to that point, but like it'd be different if he was saying, man, he a bum. Like, why he starting? Like why? Like if he was, they would have called him saying that, then it look crazy. Like I ain't going like that'd be
from a straight basketball critique for him, bro. I ain't find nothing wrong with it, man.
I didn't either.
When Fontaine mentioned that, I could see it from a player.
Now that'd be some player hating. That'd be some player hating. That'd be some player hating. Now that'd be some player hating.
He was feeling himself, bro. And
the guard was down.
Excuse me, sir. Can't he feel himself? He got $300 million contract, and he got a baddie on his arm. He can't.
I know who else want to feel him.
With a baddie.
He got two of them.
I know who else want to feel him. Her name is Lady of Boston.
It'll roll like that. I'm just saying. I mean, come on, we didn't hear worse.
Hey, true.
Yo, what up? Yo, what up,
man? It was a setup, man. The social media advisor, the cameraman, they about to get a raise over this. For the dude with the controversies about the bill, they probably should be fired. What you expect Jaylen Brown to do? Coming in wearing all black with the gap, with the cap, say he an NBA champion. He's holding two hands. Of course, he's gonna show himself off, winning a championship and going all out. And I think when he was with the I mean, hey, he was walking in the background. That nigga was smirking and shit, man. Yo, huh? Yeah, he was smirking.
You cut out just a little bit, but you good now.
Oh, my bad. He was smirking and shit, like, and I think he felt too comfortable talking with the, I believe his partner, Kyrisia and Angela Reese. I feel like he was just too comfortable and he was in the moment. I don't think he ever has a problem talking to other females. I mean, if you got $300 million and you 6 foot something, I mean, hey, what? And you in the NBA, how would it be hard for your ass to talk to some other females?
I'm letting you know right now that my brother played in the league. He was an MLB player, and I've been around Derek Jeter. I've been around Alex Rodriguez. I've been around some guys that got real money. And like you said, you would think that these guys are cool, but these guys been their whole life. A lot of them only thing they've ever done is that sport. So they don't.
Right.
Their social,
They never
their
talk to
social,
girls.
their social skills are way below your average little guy who just be out laughing and joking with the girls. So a lot of the times, these guys, they're basically, remember how we were when we were in 7th, 8th grade. It's kind of a lot of them have that mentality with women. They really don't know how to handle them, which is why they get taken advantage of. Yeah, that's why they get taken advantage of.
Yeah, that's true too.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah, but to be fair though, I don't think that's Jaylen's problem though.
No, I'm
but
not
the
saying
fact
that's
that he dated.
No, he's saying in general.
Yeah.
I'm saying we're talking in general.
Okay.
Yeah, in general.
I was gonna say that
I
ain't
was
his
just making
problem.
fun and having a good time.
I know you wasn't, sir. I specifically came up here for all this hating you was doing. Okay, you gonna hate on a Finals MVP?
Hey man, it's a different perspective. Listen, we need.
He just saying he was feeling himself. You know,
but y'all, he should feel. Excuse me, guys.
You know,
he got. First of all, he got snubbed in all NBA. We gonna tell the truth, and I'm still pissed off about that. They ain't try to give him all NBA, you little hating ass NBA.
But here's the thing though. But speaking of all these,
we gotta address that though, man. We gotta address the all NBA.
But speaking of all these snubs though, and like I said before, hey, it could be a blessing in disguise because this stuff like this motivates Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, give
him he was pissed off, like he goes to another level when he sees his back against the wall. And he sees he's always reaching for, when you challenging yourself and constantly challenging yourself. Okay, they still playing with my name. Okay, I'm gonna keep showing them and keep showing them. It could be motivation. And hey, we saw what happened. You saw what happened last year. Okay, they said I don't got no left. They were killing me. Okay, cool.
Right.
Watch them getting this lab. See what happened. Okay. Oh, I didn't make all NBA team. Okay, watch this in the playoff. Watch what I do. Or y'all gonna go me 1-on-1? Y'all gonna sit there? Okay, watch this. And no matter who was in front of them. Okay, this come around. Oh, y'all gonna play these games and not put me on this USA team when I already mentioned I want to play on this team months before. All right, cool. Watch this. So listen, Jaylen Brown, a young dude, he still thrive. Listen, watch out, cause pissed off JB is it's tough to deal with, man.
Look what I just shared.
I agree.
Look what I just shared.
Yo, I hate.
Look at that smirk.
I hate you.
Look at that smirk.
That's funny. Hey, go subscribe to Fonte too. Like I said, he just
go subscribe, man. Salute, bro.
Appreciate it. It's all love, bro.
That's funny. That's funny as a ball, man.
He's smirking like
a funny, man.
Yeah, but hey, he having a bit. Hey, this is a great stuff. Hey, shout out everybody on social media. I be seeing everybody. Listen, man, all smiles.
Exactly. All of them having fun, true. All of them.
Y'all deserve it though. Y'all deserve it though, Miss Boston. Y'all deserve it.
Yo, man.
Great.
Tatum ain't having fun. Tatum ain't having no fun. Man, he
and you can't. He having a baby. He had too much fun
right now.
That's what he had.
He having a ball. You playing with you win a championship and playing with two of your teammates.
Dude's got a little shorty on.
Dude's got a shorty on the way. So dude's got a little relative. So he's having fun too.
Right.
Yo, that's a sleepless nights, man. That ain't fun, man.
Hold on.
Sleepless nights, though.
He may have a kid. He may have a kid as an R&B singer and a ball player. He may have a future platinum. This is crazy.
Y'all go, man.
Hey,
yo, man, you might have a future platinum and no MVP, man. That's sad, man.
Hey, listen,
man.
Hey, listen, though.
I know he thought about it.
Hey, but listen, long he a champion. Hey, long he a champion. Hey, listen, his live MVPs ain't listen. Joel B won MVP. He ain't happier than Jason Tatum. I know that. I know that.
Joel Embiid is counting his lucky stars right now that he's not playing for Cameroon, man. He's the happiest man on the planet. Man, he's playing for Team US.
I'm confused.
Joel Embiid?
That's a good topic, though. That's a good topic, True. I'm confused about why Joel Embiid and Kevin Durant are actually. If you got any kind of nick or injury, why are you playing in the offseason? You need to be nursing that to 100%. Because if you go into the season nicked, it's over with. You got no days off.
KD, I think KD got hurt during the training camp. I think.
Yeah, so he got hurt. He got hurt doing. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Again?
But once
Embiid been hurt though.
That point.
Right now, he hurt right now.
That point.
Yeah, he's still hurt. He's still banged up.
To that point with Jordan.
You didn't see that big fat knee brace he got on his knee? He tried to cover it with a sleeve, bro. He got a big old knee brace on his knee, bro.
That's
huge.
That's why he's playing for the U.S.
I'm gonna pull it.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that.
If you went to go play for Cameroon, and Pascal Siakam should play for Cameroon too. He not injured himself either. If he went there, he would have went 100% maxed out because he would have no choice to drop a good 20, 30 points a game. He went to play for Cameroon. You would say he can just chill back, relax. He don't really have to average that much points.
No, he can't chill. But
I feel like he wants to win. I feel like he wants to win, bro.
Regardless of stats, he ain't no chilling out, man. I don't care.
He just want to be out there so he can win with KD and Shep.
He wants to win, bro.
That's their last ride.
Hey, listen. I told y'all this last Wednesday. The man medal chaser, man.
He want to win. He want to win. That's what he want to do.
That's his easiest win. Right? Why are you not stepping in? The same thing with the Clippers that didn't step in with Kawhi. Why are you not? Don't you want to protect your investment?
Right.
This man's injuries has cost you guys playoff series
after playoff series.
If you know that, this is your investment. You got money invested in him. You got $212 million invested in Paul George, predicated on the fact that Joel Embiid is going to be there. So why are you letting this man go out there? He just had meniscus surgery during this past season. Rushed back to help the team make the playoffs, stay in the playoffs with a play-in spot. He still wasn't healthy. You guys seen him the past few games. To me, it don't look like he fit with the starting lineup. I feel like Anthony Davis should be starting for this team.
Or Bam.
I just sent it to you, True. You can see it.
Yo, I didn't agree. I didn't agree with him.
He got that fat knee
playing in the playoffs because he was injured. Yeah, he dropped a lot of points. Whatever. I didn't agree with him playing, and I still don't agree with him playing on the USA team.
Yeah, man, gonna play with a brace for the rest
of his career.
I mean, I'm gonna say this. I mean, I do think.
My bad.
Yeah, I do think Joel Embiid is medal chasing because I'm gonna be honest, he get a lot of credit for being not being a champion and not even able to get out of the second round. So this kind of be a fulfillment for him. Be calling himself somewhat of a champ. I mean, this is my opinion. I mean, listen, hey, he got his reason. If he want to play, if he wants to sit there and play for us, I have no complaints. But it is a concern. But it is concerns though that he could get hurt again, and he's playing through injury. I mean, he played well. He played well against Australia. I'll give him that. That was a good bounce back. He was getting cooked. He was getting cooked though. That boy Lockdale
was cooking him.
Jock Liddell was cooking him though, but he was playing too though. Joel Embiid was cooking though.
He's never healthy in the playoffs, bro. He's always hurt. It's always hurt.
The best thing the Sixers got to do with Embiid, they got to put him on a minutes restriction. Only let him play 28 minutes a game or somewhat lower than that. And
he's not playing
unless I'm just saying, but not against the good teams we possibly have to see in the playoffs and the finals. So he probably got to play 40 minutes, or just have a good game.
Yeah, but if you got him on a minute restriction, right? You got him on a minute restriction.
When he come into the
playoffs. NBA. And you want to empty it. You want to empty the clip. You want to go for the gusto.
Yeah, but for the regular season,
are you banking on the fact that Joel Embiid is going to have the conditioning to play above that minute restriction when you need him to play 45 minutes in the playoffs? When you need him to play 46 minutes in the playoffs.
For meaningless games, like against the Wizards, come on, man, you don't have to go all out against a team like that. You don't have to go all out against freaking Portland.
Nah.
I'm saying when
let me address.
Okay.
Yeah, let me address this real quick. Hold on. Let me address it. Shout out to Sturdy to chat. The narrative of Embiid being on Team USA is an issue. Is corny. But here's the thing. I mean, listen, we all having fun when it comes to the second round merchant and listen, we had that's fun in games, whatever. It's some truth to it, but still, that's whatever, right? But one thing, the narrative that ain't corny is the fact that he is risking injury and he is an injury-prone player. And listen, we all give him props. Listen, shout out to you that you want to play for our country. Team USA. He don't have to do that, by the way. He didn't have to. He want to do it. He helps the team. I'm not against it. Hey, Joel Embiid, a former MVP, one of the best players in the league, want to play for Team USA.
Right.
I'm not turning that down. Why not? But one thing, but a narrative that's not really a narrative, but it's a concern. Because listen, I'm a Celtics fan. Listen, if I could be heartless, say I don't really care. Because listen, the more wear and tear, it helps my team out, correct? But as a basketball fan, right? But as a basketball fan, you know what I mean? It is like, come on now, I don't know. Like, it's just risky. Because if let's like Fontaine just showed us the picture, shared the picture that he had the knee brace covering, like he had a big knee brace.
Yeah.
So if he gets hurt, you're automatically hurt. The Sixers season automatically compromised to a certain degree.
Right.
Because you gotta be healthy to play against some of the top teams in the East, especially against the Celtics. If that's the
true.
So,
if I was the Sixers, I'll call in the Olympic team and tell them don't even start on playing that amount of minutes, and that's my opinion. But I'm saying when Joel Embiid comes in this NBA season, I think the Sixers should give him a minutes restriction, but don't give him a minutes restriction against these super caliber teams, contending teams like the Boston Celtics, probably Milwaukee, New York Knicks, and also Thunder. But I'm also stating this: probably low manage a little bit, make him play more than 65 games, but low manage them. So we're all out in the playoff. That's what I'm saying. Because the only chance they have to win is right now, man. This is Embiid's last chance.
But here's the thing:
Kelly Oubre. They went to go get Paul George.
He got a squad now, bro. Yeah, they got to get it done.
Here's the thing about the low managing. Though, too. Like that's easier said than done, but seeding going to matter. You don't want to be a situation where you low manage. You be like a low mid seed, and so you got to play the Celtics in the first or second round because you want low manage. That's which is cool. It's fine and dandy. It sounds cool, but it's more feasible to him to make sure just monitor them and make sure he's just healthy. Period. Forget about this low management because sometimes low management is not necessarily a good thing either. Look at Kawhi Leonard these past couple of years. So that's not because one thing about low managing. Listen, it may sound like a good idea, but one thing about low managing is you don't get in rhythm. It's hard to get in rhythm, and then sometimes you may get more risk of injury. You know what I mean? When you're playing, not used to playing, you play hard 1 minute,
you play more minutes than whatever what you're used to.
Yeah, and so in Sturdy, shout out to Sturdy, he's been injured his whole career, but that's the point though. The fact that he is hurt his whole career, like he's a young player. And then the thing too, though, this is not the first time he played through injury. Like, listen, he's a tough dude. We don't got. Hey, shout out to Jordan B. Tough SOB. You know what I mean? But like that being said, we gotta be like he got hurt because of his own. It was the Sixers and him fault. If you remember, I don't know if y'all remember that Warriors game. You look at that Warriors game, and he looked like he shouldn't even been out there, bro.
No, he shouldn't even play.
The fact that he even played, but like I said, one thing is the Sixers are the main problem. Like they're responsible for like whatever happens. It's going to be the Sixers' fault because like you can't because it's hard to tell players not to play. You get what I'm saying?
Like, you got to save him from himself. Like at what point?
Exactly.
At what point do you say
like Kawhi Leonard wanted to play for Team USA, but Steve Ballmer said, "Hey, listen here, bro." Steve Ballmer
lost Paul George. We need you healthy, bro.
Hold up now. They just had their team president. They just had their team president come out and say that they weren't a part of that decision. The Clippers just came out and said they weren't a part of that decision.
I'm about to say the boy only went there with a backpack and one bag of luggage or something. Like, come on, man.
Hey, they been Steve Ballmer say, listen. Also, they looking at the news, so he really think it's a joke. All right, okay, we're gonna let him crack a little bit. Okay, we come to a sentence. I know he's true. I know he just playing, right? Oh, he's serious.
Hey man,
he just wanted to go for the photo op, man. Somebody told him come get that photo op and leave.
You gotta save these players from them. You gotta save them from themselves sometimes.
Hey, Steve Ballmer pick that. Hey, listen here, man. One thing you're gonna do, you're gonna book that plane ticket. You're gonna tell Grant Hill them I'm not able to play. Your knee hurting. He wants to get you back to LA, man. Get ready for this season. We lost Paul George, James Harden getting old. We got a bunch of quote unquote rejects. I might listen, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Because you know how it is. Though the Clippers know it's the team for second chances now. You know what I mean? So
hey,
all these
last chance.
They resurrecting careers, huh?
Last chance you in the NBA.
Last chance you.
Last clip you.
That's nasty word.
That's
nasty.
The last 5 instead of the big 3.
That same. I like y'all take on that, Joel.
That's where your career ends, huh? The Clippers.
No.
Okay.
That's last crazy. Clip you was nasty work.
Hey, that is nasty work. That's crazy.
Don't think I did.
I made that up, man. Don't steal my shit, man.
I need my cut.
That's crazy.
I like that perspective on that Joel Embiid thing, but I think that applies to KD as well, y'all, because KD he's nursing a calf injury.
Yes, sir.
And that calf injury is the same injury that led to his Achilles injury. So if you go into if you go into the season with a tainted calf and you're out there playing on one leg, now you overcompensating for the other calf. So now you're dealing with potentially having something happening to the other leg. I just think that it's not a good situation for KD to go into the season hurt. I'll let y'all finish up on that, man. I got a dip, bro. I appreciate it, True. Thank y'all for having me on, man.
No problem. Fontaine, salute to you, man.
Yeah, you know what I do, True. It's sports betting, but I'm doing a lot of news and stuff lately too. So check me out, man. I got a little
well-rounded content over there.
Yeah, a funny perspective on sports, man. That's what I'm trying to do, man. So I appreciate
put your link in the chat too. Put your link in the chat, yes, sir.
I got you. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate that.
Salute
to Fontaine Bob, man. Listen, man. Get them likes up too, man. Y'all can
smash that like button.
Smash the like button.
Get them likes up.
Hey, Assad Muhammad, man. What's up, man? What's your thoughts, man? What you want to talk about?
Joel Embiid? We can talk about Joel Embiid. To add on what y'all was saying, my bad. Joel Embiid, for me, I just feel like he's trying to get this Olympic gold medal to add to his resume because he has yet to win the NBA Finals. Had yet to win the NBA Finals. So I just feel like he's playing, and he's also gonna get better because he's gonna be around players who know how to win. So he's gonna learn from like Tatum, LeBron, AD, those kind of guys. You know,
he just threw that in there.
He's playing around championship coaches as well with Eric Spoelstra and Steve Kerr. So he might not be playing the best, but he's also getting better in being around basketball minds who know how to win. And it's going to help him in the season with Tyrese Maxey coming back, Paul George, and those guys. I just feel like Embiid going to become a better leader. But like y'all said, man, it's all about his health. And if he low manages, it's going to mess up his conditioning because, y'all know Embiid always come, into seasons like out of shapes, and he uses those games to get in game shape. So I'm kind of 50-50 with the low management.
Right. Okay.
Right. I agree.
I got a question. So, if you guys disagree with the low management because Marco's gonna, because he needs conditioning. When he plays games for the NBA, it helps him with condition and also gets him more so in the rhythm for him to go to the playoffs, and he can turn off, him going crazy for a game, dropping like 40 or whatsoever. What about a minutes restriction?
That's the same. That's kind of the same basis though. But that being said, though. It doesn't really work. We only really seen that really work like only a few times.
I mean, it worked one time, a couple times. Kawhi,
like with Kawhi Leonard. But here's the thing.
It worked with Kristaps Porzingis.
But time out though with that though. Kawhi Leonard with KP, you're not asking KP to be the best player on the team though. So you have a guy like Joel Embiid. Okay, Kawhi Leonard, that's one. He's only got a few instances where that happened.
I think you should use it now because Embiid's younger now. He's going to get – he's getting older, but he's not getting younger. The injuries will get worse in the near future. And he has the selected players where if he sits out a game, you can somewhat trust him. You're in the Eastern Conference. You can somewhat trust and rely on Paul George and Tyrese Maxey and all the rest of the players to win you games. That's what I'm saying, man.
I agree with that point, though. That's a valid point. I agree with that point, though. But that being said, though, like him low managing ain't going. Hey, low manage you want to. You see y'all against this low managing and play the Celtics you want to. See what happened. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's a good idea.
has load managing really worked?
Kawhi Leonard. The only time I really work when I mean by work, because I don't. If you're not like the best player on your team, I don't really count that. Cause but Kawhi Leonard when Raptors he go for low manage. But that's really it though.
But even with that though, right? Because even with that though, all right, Kawhi Leonard he missed what 20 games that year, right?
He missed a lot of games.
The team was still good enough to win a majority of those games. You know what I mean? They might have went like 16-4 without him or whatever. I don't remember exactly what the win loss.
It was nice.
It was something like that. But even then, Kawhi was still banged up in the playoffs.
He was.
He was banged up in that Milwaukee series.
He did. As a fact.
He was banged up against the Warriors. He was banged up against.
But the team was stacked. But the team was stacked though. But the team was stacked. They had depth.
They were number one without Kawhi. We got to remember that.
And to that point. Listen, I think Sixers. I think if I had to grade and rank who won in free agency, Sixers probably number one with the moves they made. And I mean, but
they killed it.
Bro.
Are they a deep team? No, they're not deep.
Yeah, I think so.
They're a deep team.
In the East,
not without Joel Embiid.
They're not a deep team, bro. They definitely improved their roster.
They got talent though.
Talent. Last year, they have talent, but they don't have deep talent in my opinion.
Come on, they top heavy.
But but they'll do something in the East though.
No, listen, they're one of the best teams. They're one of the best teams in the East, but they're not deep with talent. Comparing to what we compare about the Raptors. The Raptors, like going back to what Moose said.
They had a bench for sure.
Norman Powell. Let's not forget they had Norman Powell, Fred VanVleet, two guys.
OG.
Siakam.
But hold on, here's the thing.
They were loaded.
Here's the thing.
Kyle Lowry.
But here's the thing about it. OG didn't play in that playoff. That's how deep they was.
That's how deep they were.
He was hurt.
Like that's the thing. Like I mean, that. So it's like the Sixers don't have that. You know what I mean? They don't have the. I mean, they.
Come on, look what happened last year. They were a top 2, top 3 seed. Joel Embiid goes down, and they're at risk of almost missing the playoffs. They in the play-in. He had to come back early. So you know what I mean? Get them out of the play-in. So I'm saying this year, okay, they have Maxey, they have Paul George. You know what I mean? They
even got Drummond.
They got that. Take Embiid out of the equation.
If you take right. You take Embiid,
how good are they? If you take Embiid out, and that's why
Philadelphia. I say they probably still playing to
save Embiid from himself.
Here's the question though.
You gave Paul George at 34 years old. You gave him 4 years, $212 million, based on the fact that Joel Embiid is going to be there. If Joel Embiid is injured and not there, Paul George, Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Andre Drummond, Kyle Lowry, and whoever else
Caleb Martin.
No,
here's the question though. Here's the question though. You got to think about it this way: with Joel Embiid's size and mass as a player, and his history of injuries, how healthy is he going to be anyway? Like to me, I think it's It's hereditary. It's probably hereditary, and it's probably like genetics now. It's probably like a chronic condition,
something chronic or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably chronic now.
Or lose weight.
Yeah, but some people can't lose weight. Some people that's just their body type. They're gonna be like that. Like he came in the league at 250.
That's man, it's hard to lose weight as a big man.
That's true, but when you're a millionaire with the resources they got, that's really true.
Exactly. Especially where there's been seasons where the game is 30 minutes away from tip-off or an hour before tip-off, and you laying down on the scorer's table eating a Big Mac.
Oh
I know y'all seen that footage before.
That's crazy.
You watching Dragon Ball Z?
Hey,
that happened though. That's true. That really happened.
I hear you, but like I don't know if any of you watch any of the sports, but like for instance, Deontay Wilder, obviously he's a poor example, but Deontay Wilder, everyone knows that his diet was terrible. He eats Big Macs, he eats all of those type of things. Tyson Fury, when they put him on the diet and he went to 250, he lost all of his strength. When they put him back onto a proper high calorie diet, he was a lot more athletic. So you got to look at things like in terms of body type and how your genetics and genomes actually work. Sometimes it's kind of hard to turn them receptors off and get your receptors working to eating a healthy diet.
But H, we're not stating saying if Joel Embiid does lose weight, if he loses weight, we're not stating saying he got to have a body type or have a diet like a marathon runner. He's still gonna have his strength regardless. You can just shed some good amount of body fat. Trust me, you still gonna have some strength. Embiid is one of the most strongest players in the whole NBA. And I don't think
so. Okay,
I just want to see the guy.
It's about him falling too. He keeps falling a lot too.
Here's my question. Here's my question on the back of that. What exercise or what regime would you give to Joel Embiid to lose weight?
I don't necessarily know.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I would,
I don't know, but
I would say
a millionaire. Go pay him to find out.
I don't know. I would say like let's do some cardio and just not saying he can't eat, but just monitor your portions and do a lot of cardio. You know what I mean?
So
Grant, to your point, when it comes to your body type and you know what to eat, everybody's body type is different. That's why going back to my point I said earlier, I said he has the resources to find that information out and to help, you know what I mean, do that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, even
I hear
to
you.
that point, to big men getting hurt and stuff like that. I mean, like that's why guys like Shaq body broken down because he was athletic, but when you're big like that,
he was eating
that's
bad.
tough to handle.
He was eating bad. Somebody said fasting.
And also that's why if you notice, like I say, that's why you got guys like Tim Duncan. You know about Tim Duncan. One of the reasons why he had a long career because he kept his weight in check. You know what I mean? He didn't get crazy and things of that nature. So, I mean, I understand everybody's body type is different though, but I do have to. I mean, I'm not saying he gotta be super skinny and lose but he's like 300 pounds, bro. Like Joel Embiid is like almost
big, bro.
Pounds.
Somebody said fast.
He can get to 270. He can get to 270.
I mean, Jokic, perfect example is Nicole.
Right, Jokic big too. Pause.
Jokic is in way better
and he's still strong as hell.
Jokic is in way better shape than he used to be, bro.
But Jokic moving. I get that. Jokic moving.
Yeah, but this is the
somebody said in the chat. He should fast. He should do like a fast or something. Like that.
I hear with the fast. I hear with the fasting definitely.
That could work.
This is the thing we're forgetting, and probably I don't know if you like Christian or Muslim. Like obviously you fasted before. When you fast, especially on a long period of time, your strength gets depleted. This is an NBA player now, man.
It's more of you're cleaning your body. It's not.
It's like a detox. It's like a detox.
Thank you.
It's more of a detox.
Thank you. You'll get energy over a short period of time. If you done it for like 3 days, your body will just spike up again on all your. How can I say your cells will? Spike the sugar back, and you'll get energy on a short-term basis. But over a long-term basis, your energy is gonna be sucked, man. Like at the end of the day, you got to think about it. Like as True said, Joel Embiid's 300 pounds and is about 6'11", 7 foot. Telling him to jog, you know how much pressure that is on his knees when he's already got knee problems.
Right.
Like we got to think about it. So me personally, I don't know. I think you just got to work with what he is now, man. He's already here. When he came into the league, you should have already put him on that regime. He's already long in the tooth now. He's in his 30s. He's already here. You've already got what he's the finished product now. You've got to work with what he is, literally. And I probably would say. So no, I was gonna say I probably would do more strength. I probably would do more strength exercise or more core exercise. His core's probably weak. That's probably what the problem is. His core's weak, and he's putting a lot of pressure on his knees.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Yo, Hakeem Olajuwon was fasting during the finals.
He
was doing it during the season too.
That's what I'm saying.
Jaylen Brown.
They got it done.
Also too, not just them. There's a lot of players have done it. Jaylen Brown.
Right. Facts. Them too.
But also, I'm gonna be honest, man. And going back to A's point, I do agree, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like he is who he is, man. And I'm
at this point,
right.
Number one talent.
He is who he is at this point. I mean,
I'm gonna say a statement. I'm gonna say a statement. Number one talent, but maybe he ain't no number one player. Let that go.
I agree. Actually,
let that marinate.
I agree.
Let that marinate, man. Let that marinate.
I just want to see the guy healthy, bro. That's it.
Hey, you
That's
heard?
all.
Hey, my man Asad said, man, Joel Embiid, the champions, Tatum, that's his friend too. Hey, how you did this? So what was your thought process? So all that I never been to a conference finals. So in the finals, in the gold medal. So that's triple advice. So how do you feel though? What was your thought process? Like, how did you drop 50 against in a game 7? How did you drop 51? You know what I mean? How did you did that? Like, I needed to get that. Like, how do you stay healthy? Which is funny, by the way, because Tatum played the most games out of anybody since he's been in the league. Since he's been in the league, he played more games than anybody. His health record.
And it's true.
Listen, he don't get. You know what I mean? So, hey, if they supposed to be boys. If I'm Joel Embiid, hold on. If Joel Embiid and Jason Tatum are friends, and Joel Embiid always getting hurt, why are you not picking it? Hold on. Why are you so durable? Need your advice. You know what I mean? Just saying, man. They are friends. They got that, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's all about how much you put money in your body, man. It's really all about that, and just doing the simple shit. Like Embiid, for me, I just feel like he needs to do more. Like for me, I would refer yoga. You know what I mean? So he can be more flexible because he falls a lot and he plays like a fucking guard. So for him to prevent injuries, yoga and some Pilates and shit like that can help him stay off the ground more. And he just needs to learn how to land. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no fucking way. Like I saw him a few times in the Olympics shoot wide open leg and fall down. You know what I mean? Just wide open. You know.
You need to quit that foul baiting. That's what it is. He be falling over foul baiting.
Doctors do be saying
that too. Like he keep trying to foul bait.
Yeah, doctors do be saying the fall. The crazy thing is though, he don't be getting hurt on the falls. Like I mean, I never saw a report saying he got hurt on the fall. So
it's always like to the body. But also, like I'm saying, but those.
My fault. My fault.
Oh no, I was saying like for him Embiid, like it's not about him falling. It's like for him to do like plyometrics and stuff like that, like yoga. It helps him like stay on balance more, and then when you like do certain movements, like he had like little tears and stuff, like certain injuries he had, it can prevent that because he's doing certain stretches and he can do certain movements on the court. It can prevent that for his because he got a lot of knee problems.
Yeah, he does.
And a lot of that is like just little things like that. And he need to put. I would ask LeBron James on what he does to keep him still going the way he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what the answer is going to be to that, man. Go see my doctor.
What's that? Hey, my boy AD played 76 games. Ask AD.
Oh man. He bounced back for 76 games.
He did.
All NBA offense.
I do want to talk about this though. I thought about this. You know what I mean? Shout out to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards kind of, he said some comments a couple weeks ago, and shoot, I mean, hey, he may be telling the truth, but I still want to pose this question, man.
What's the comment?
He influenced this question. Who is the number one option on Team USA? Who's going to be the number one option on Team USA?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Edwards, the savior of the NBA.
I'm gonna give Edwards his prop, bro. If I'm being real, so far through training camp and these first 2 exhibition games, Anthony Edwards and Anthony Davis have been the best 2 players for Team USA. I don't care what nobody says.
Put some respect on Tatum's name, man. You saw that move. Put some respect on Tatum's name.
Edwards have been the best players.
Tatum been hooping too. He been hooping.
No, the play. You see the play making. You see the point.
Go ahead.
You see the play,
being honest, bro.
You know.
I'm just being honest.
I mean, but my Ant is killing. Ant may be the number one scorer. I don't know. Ant is killing. I'm not gonna lie. Like Ant is definitely doing his thing, man.
Y'all need to put some respect on AD name, bro. Y'all need to start putting some respect on AD Davis' name, bro. Y'all really?
Yeah, I didn't get to watch his 17-point game. I didn't get to watch AD last. I didn't get to see the Australia game.
Come on, another double, 17 to 14, 12 rebounds.
It's not surprising.
18, 19 minutes. Come on.
It's not
we almost lost that game. Hey, let me speak on that too, because we almost lost that game. Steve Curry, stop running these 4-guard lines, bro. Let's get the BS out, bro.
Hey, he keep running that same lineup like it's the Warriors.
Let's stop. Like that's why you going to the GM office in a couple years, bro. We see the play. Hey, listen.
His team some leads.
Hey, listen.
The Olympics, bro.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this again. I shout out to the crossover every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I said this last week on Wednesday, man. Hey, listen, man. I don't care. And I'm now. This is a scrimmage, so this ain't that really a big deal. This is a scrimmage and all that. So I win. I take the win. We look good. Okay, cool. But when it's the real game start, if we win by 10 points, that ain't good enough. I'm pissed off. That ain't good enough. We need to be beating these dudes by at least 20. I'm being generous. 20 points or more. If we win by 10 points, I ain't accepting that. We lost the game. We might as well go home.
Steve Kerr's gonna give some countries a chance.
We might. If we win, if we win a game by 10 points, we might as well go home. That ain't good enough. We need to be winning at least by 20 or more. No exceptions.
They need more chemistry though.
No exceptions.
Win though, right?
No, man, listen. Hold on. When you got listen. We got the best one of the best backcourts, the best defensive backcourt in the NBA, man. And you got listen. We first of all, one of the reasons why we're gonna be good too. We got 3 Boston Celtics on the team.
Come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
They say we was an all-time great team. Hey, hold on. I'm being my petty bag, but they say we was an all-time great team. But we got 3 Celtics on an Olympic team. Name me a team that had 3 players. Name me a Olympic team.
And a snub with a snub.
And a snub.
You could have had the finals MVP not on that team.
Hold on. Hey, let me piggyback on that. I do think it was a 4. I do think it should be 4, but I'm about to jump the ledge.
Jaylen Brown, I think Jaylen Brown should have made
that.
Now,
I ain't gonna hold you. Some of y'all ain't gonna like this. I'm in my Celtics bad. I'm gonna be a little bit my Celtics bias. I don't care. And Joe Mazzulla need to coach the team. And Joe Mazzulla need to put Joe Mazzulla coach. Put Joe Mazzulla coach the team. Put Joe Mazzulla coach the team.
That's nasty work.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Al Horford.
Hey, man, come on.
Take your Celtics hat off and put on your Team USA hat.
Hey, in 2020, in 2024.
Hey, Al did play. He did play Zingy and Big Al out there in the finals, though. He did do that.
Hold up. Name me. Hold on. Name me Lou Court. Listen, we do double big lineups. Don't act like Joe Mazzulla. Listen, name me it. Celtics is one of the only teams that really do double big lineups like that.
Even Xavier Tillman was a good. But Xavier Tillman at the small ball 5 was pretty.
Listen, man, we're gonna see. Listen, man, we got 4-guard lineups. Man, we talk like, this is.
Man, you making me. Hey, I can't believe I'm talking about the Celtics like this, bro. I'm a Laker fan. I don't like.
I just wanted to let. That's what I just wanted to let you know as well too.
I hate this shit.
Every time y'all win, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Man, I can't get mad though. Shit.
Yeah, I respect it though. Salute to y'all. It's y'all year. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get out of here.
We just gotta deal with it.
Hold on. Now, H said, no, I got you. I got you.
No, I was gonna say that I think the last team had three players on the Olympic team was OKC. I think it was Harden, Westbrook, and KD.
Yeah. I remember. Hold on. Let me double check that.
Yeah. The 2016 team, right?
No, that don't count. That's
2012. That's 2012.
2012.
London.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
James Harden went to the Rockets that same year. We ain't doing that.
Was he was on the Rockets by the time the Olympics started.
No, man, it was still at OKC. It was still at OKC at the time, man. Stop it, bro.
I'm gonna hold on. We about to fact check.
By the time the Olympics started, he had already being traded. I think
one of us could be.
But the time when he was selected, he was at OKC, man. Come on, man, bro.
I don't want to hear that.
Come on, man. But
he was
anyway.
H is right, bro. H is right, bro.
H is technically right.
It says the club team. It says OKC on there. So he right on that.
Anyway, I don't even want to rain on you. I don't even want to rain on you, man. Parade, man. I don't want to rain on you, parade. But after what I've seen, man, USA are definitely not winning it, man. You're coming in second, bro.
You're smoking.
No. We not. I'm not going that far, bro.
We're getting gold.
You coming in second, bro.
We getting the gold, bro. We didn't call the Avengers for no reason.
Yo, bro, do you want me to tell you your biggest threats are? Your biggest threats are Germany and Serbia.
Germany.
Germany and Serbia.
There's no way.
We gonna take care of Luka.
Luka's out.
Luka's not even there. First of all, Luka not even there.
Okay, so why they aggressive? They ain't got Luka.
No,
man, Serbia's Jokic. I'm about to say Serbia's Jokic, man. Yeah, man. Yo, get your geography over. It's all right.
They got Jokic and that's it. They got Jokic and that's it. There's no other.
They only got Jokic, bro.
Hold on.
Did you see what? Did you see what Serbia done to France? Did you see what Serbia done to France?
But all jokes aside,
they only have.
Hold up. All jokes aside, like we just smoked Canada. Y'all, let's put things in perspective, right? Let's put things in perspective. We just smoked Canada. Right? Where we all agree. I think, matter of fact, I think you have a lot of respect on Canada's name. I think you put a lot of respect on Canada's name not so long ago, and we smoked them. We smoked their boots without KD, by the way. And
true. True. I never. Where did I have Canada finishing?
You had. I didn't. That's not the. I asked you.
Exactly. I didn't even have Canada. I think I had them either bronze or not even medaling, bro.
That's third place. That's still third place.
Either bronze or not medaling. The biggest from what I seen in that Serbia versus France game. Serbia are a threat. They locked off Wemby. They locked off Wemby, a 7'5" player. What do you think they're gonna do to your little bigs, man?
Of course, because who else they got to be worried about?
First and foremost, we got AD.
Come on, who else they got AD?
You got AD.
We didn't call the Avengers for no. We didn't call the Avengers to not get the goal.
Let me ask you this question. What did the Joker do to AD? What did the Joker do to Bam? What did the Joker do to Embiid?
Okay, and now
we can say the same thing.
All three are on the same squad.
All three of them got cooked, man. All three of them have been cooked.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit here and lie. They did get cooked, bro. They did, but they all on the same team now. They all on the same squad now.
AD cooked Jokic before too.
But here's the thing, I got Mario though. To that point, right? That sounds cute. You know what I mean? Oh man, Jokic cooked all those three guys, but what he going to do? We got AD and Bam on the court at the same time. Hey, Bam, I got you. AD, I got your help. You good.
Come on.
You better get out the way.
You can put AD on him. Bam coming weak side.
You know what he's gonna do? You know what he's gonna do? Like he always does, pass it out the double team. That's what he's gonna do. Pass it out the double team.
Who you got guarding? You got niggas out there guarding.
Which perimeter defender you got? Which one? Tell me which perimeter defender you got.
Who you got? You got Edwards, who's the perimeter defender. You got Aaron White here.
First of all,
and who you got on the perimeter?
They both can't guard each other, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna answer the question because they got Bogdan too for Atlanta Hawks. If y'all didn't know, Bogdan is the captain of Serbia. He's a hooper, and
he's the captain.
He's special.
He's
the captain of Serbia, but he getting locked up too. First of all, we got the best perimeter defenders in the what we got Derek White, Drew Holiday. We got Jason Tatum. We got Anthony Edwards. He played defense. Right. Come on, man. And here's the thing,
these are young legs too. And Edwards is a young
leg. Here's the thing too. We got one of the greatest Olympic U.S. scorers. Not just beg my pardon. Let me correct that. We got one of the greatest Olympic scorers, not just in U.S. history, in Olympic history, and Kevin Durant.
Right.
He even played yet. He
just getting started.
Ain't start cooking. You know what I mean? You still got a LeBron James.
I just feel like
they're gonna have to play defense. Serbia's gonna have to play defense too.
I just feel like it's too early, bro. You just gotta chill.
I don't think it's too early because one thing you're missing as well.
Reeves and all of them out there. This ain't last
year. I hear that, but one thing you're forgetting as well is Euro ball or FIBA ball is very different to the NBA. This is based on chemistry and it's based on execution. I have the USA team. No. I don't see the chemistry yet. I see it's still a bit disjointed. For example, when Embiid comes in, the whole style changes. When Embiid comes in, he don't look like he fits.
That's one person. But you can say that.
Yeah, but that one person can mess up a whole chemistry. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that one person don't fit, it can mess up everything.
Anthony Davis needs to start for this team.
But here's the thing though. But what you gonna do hypothetically? Because this could be a lie. What you gonna do? You have, let's say they do a lie with Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and AD. What the hell? What the hell the world gonna do? What the Olympic team gonna stop that?
That's
what's the world gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? If I'm Serbia, I'm gonna mark everyone else and let LeBron shoot bricks. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. He ain't gonna shoot like that in FIBA. I tell you that now, man. He ain't gonna shoot like that in FIBA. I tell you that for free.
Who are the 5 best players on that team?
Yo, we'll see, man. We'll see. You got Serbia next anyway, man. We'll see.
Hey, yeah, listen.
You got them next, right?
Okay.
The game. I think the game tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, exactly. The game's tomorrow. So, you already know what to do. The game's tomorrow. Everyone's in the Discord.
Of course.
Watch the game and tell me what you see.
Okay.
All right, I got you. Win, lose.
You talking like that today? Okay.
Yeah, man. You already know. Tell me what you see.
H talking today.
All I know is this. My biggest concerns is the injuries and Steve Kerr. That's the only thing I'm worried about. That's the only thing I'm worried about. The injuries and Steve Kerr. We ain't worried. I don't care. Jokic, you may be the MVP. You may be already the best player in the world, but you don't got the best team in the world. You know what I mean? Giannis, listen.
As long as Steve Kerr don't mess up those rotations and he can figure out those rotations.
Listen, I do need to see that lineup too. Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr, I do need to see that lineup. I do need to see that Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, LeBron, and AD. I need to see that. I need to see a Bam, AD with a Derek White. Hey, listen, if you're going, listen,
that would be a nice lineup, man. That would be a very nice lineup.
This is another point, right?
I need to see that
second.
Forgot about Drew.
That second unit that has came in to games in the midway part of the first quarter, in both of these games, these exhibition games, when that second lineup comes in and you got AD and Bam playing together and you got Drew Holiday out there, that squad, that unit has pushed leads for this team in back-to-back games where they just shut stuff down defensively and they go on these runs and build a lead.
Hey, picture this lineup. I call this the Atlantic Division lineup. Picture this lineup, man. I mean, yeah, if y'all know Drew Holiday, Derek White, Tatum, Bam, in the beat.
Here you go.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Put a picture of that line. What's Serbia gonna do with that lineup? Hey, that's hell. That is hell. That is hell. Matter of fact, that is hell. Like, God, they switching everything. That's why I say, listen, I ain't gonna lie, Steve Kerr. That's my big concern, Steve Kerr. If he plays these lineups, if he run a lineup with Steph Curry, Derek White, Jrue Holiday, like Devin Booker, he's just some weird ish like that, bro. I'm done. Like we got if he put Tatum at the 5 in any standpoint, bro, we got boycott Steve Kerr as a head coach.
I don't want to see that. I feel like we are a better team when we play big.
Now he saw the final. He saw that finals. He saw the Titan playing the 5 in the playoffs. And like, you know what? He can guard him, Rudy Gobert. He can guard Rudy Gobert. Yeah. But it's like, why? But I'm not saying he can't.
I don't want to see that, man.
But not saying he can't. But why were you doing that in the first place? If you got Bam, AD, and Joel Embiid, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing that when you don't need to do that? Like, you legit skipping rotations. Like, no, I'm saying no. In certain situations, of course, I don't mind Tatum. Like, okay, if a big's on the floor and he's guarding a big, that's cool. No, look, but even with that standpoint, though, when Tatum was guarding a big, he had Al Horford or Porzingis on the floor with him. You get what I'm saying? He was guarding the 5. I don't want to see Tatum playing the 5, and like that should be stupid, bro.
Yeah, I hope Steve Kerr gets it together before.
Hey, Brandon Katz. Tatum defense overrated. No, your take's overrated. Your take's overrated.
Bro, they said that Team Canada, right? Team Canada had the best odds at beating Team USA. And what happened when they first matched up? Them boys got blown out. This game against Australia, the Lakers were up 24. You could clearly tell that Bron, Steph, they were coasting. It wasn't something to where it's I got
Steve Kerr play that 4-guard lineup. That's what happened.
Yeah, but
Steve Kerr play that 4-guard lineup.
I'm saying, like, in general, they were just, you know what I mean? I expect them to coast through these exhibition games. But when the actual games come, believe me that Steph, Bron, KD, they all gonna step it up. There's no
I need Steph pull for 30.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, when them games count, they about to step it up, bro. We winning gold, bro. We not coming at it.
Brandon Katz, come on, bro. I rate Tatum defense. Brown guard Luka, Tatum can't. That don't make any. Tatum can't, but Tatum guarding. You do realize Tatum guarding the 5, meaning he could in the finals, meaning he could guard Luka because of that's how they eliminated the corner and lob passes, because Tatum could guard Luka. Didn't say shut down, but he was able to guard Luka. Like, you sound stupid, Brandon Katz. That's why you're a chat warrior and your takes overrated. You know what I mean? Nobody takes you serious. Luka wasn't Luka hunting Jason Tatum like he was doing Rudy Gobert when he was guarding the roll man, or other people when he was guarding the roll man? Was he just attacking him? No. So like, stop it. Like, come on, man. Like, let's like come and drop the link. I already dropped the link. First of all, I ain't dropped the link. I ain't dropped the link. For one, because I ain't listen. You could have been dropped the link. I just called your ass out. That's why you want the link now. Now you ain't getting the link because you been could have see. If you didn't say that, I would have dropped the link anyway.
Yeah, you stay your corny.
My bad. That was me. I just want to hear what he got to say. That's all.
I say, give him 5 minutes, man. Give him 5 minutes.
At least give him a minute to say.
Give him a minute.
Give him a minute. If he's on some BS, then you can get him.
I'm gonna give him the time. Listen, I'm gonna capping. Hey, we're going time. I'm not. Nobody say anything. We're going time.
No, my mic's muted.
Yo, Brandon Katzman, before you come up, no disrespect, no swearing. Come in very peacefully, very polite.
It's their turn to talk.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna let you give an opportunity. I'm gonna have an opportunity to talk. And hey, I'm gonna give you a graceful period to talk, Brandon Katz.
We'll get on your neck, nigga. We'll talk.
Yeah, I gotta cook this take on Tatum's defense. So if you look at Tatum, he's the 5th best defender on Boston. Porzingis was a better rim protector than Gobert. Jrue Holiday guarded Kyrie. Brown was the one guarding Luka, and the reason Brown guarded Luka is Brown is much more physically strong than Tatum. Tatum is not a very good one-on-one defender. He's a good help defender. The whole idea that Tatum's a top defender, it's a bullshit narrative from when Boston swept the Nets with Durant. It was team defense against Durant. It was not Tatum's one-on-one defense. And when Tatum had to guard Luka one-on-one, he got shoved around like a bitch. Brown was the difference in the series. The main reason Brown was Finals MVP was his ability to defend Luka one-on-one. The only game where Luka cooked against Boston was Game 2. Game 2 in the second half was the only game Boston needed to double Luka because Brown's an elite perimeter defender. He can guard multiple positions, and Tatum against bigger players like Luka gets shoved around like a fucking bitch.
Okay, you finished, sir.
I mean, now that's 2 strikes right there because like we legit like gave you a warning, like the language and all that. For one, that's all.
That was a G-rated show.
That was fine. I mean, but we listen.
No, you just can't drop the B-bomb, bro.
We just asked you to be respectful. It's like, bro, we got content. We trying to do clips and things of that nature, and you was going. We asked you to be respectful, and you couldn't even do that, and we let you talk. You can't even do that. Damn, we can't. You get somebody inch.
I said not that I care. I said Tatum gets shoved around like a bitch. Yeah, I don't. That's not disrespectful. Not that I care.
Brandon, man.
So he dropped it.
Man.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, and guess what? Ding, 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 ding.
I give him this though. He is right about the Brooklyn Nets against the Boston Celtics though.
But he's still
I give him that point, but dropping the B-bomb, bro, like come on,
but that's not even a good
point.
That's not even a good point because if you're going to use that logic, it was team defense that helped guard Jaylen Brown with Luka too. That's a BS argument because even when Luka had time, listen, guarding Luka is a tough challenge for anybody. I don't care who you is. Luka going to get his times where he beats his defender. I don't care whatever. It would. And hey, Jaylen Brown did an excellent elite job. But when Luka did have the opportunity to beat him off the dribble, who was there? The Celtics was there to help, right? Correct. Jaylen Brown still was an elite defender on Luka, one of the best in the league. But that logic of KD, but now we picking and choosing. If Jason Tatum guarded KD, it was all his team. But when Jaylen Brown did for Luka, it's like that's BS. When like you get what I'm saying, 2 things can be true. But like I mean, because saying that Tatum is not a good one-on-one defender don't make any sense when the Celtics are the best switch-heavy team in the NBA. You don't guard and saying that he's not physical enough, but Tatum was guarding centers the whole playoffs, but he's not big enough, and he's out rebounding bigs, but he gets moved around. How he get moved around when you lead, when you're one of the leaders of the playoffs in rebounding, guarding bigs, crashing and boxing out, you know what I mean, being physical and getting position, but you're getting moved out the way.
I told you he was going to come in here capping. Like he literally said Jason Tatum was the 5th best defender on his team. Well, if you're the 5th best defender on a team that was second in defense all season and through the playoffs, how are you not a top defender? That makes no sense.
Funny? You know what's funny thing about it, about the Mavericks? If Tatum was on the Mavericks, he's the best defender on the Mavericks. So it's like that's how good Tatum is defensively. You know what I mean? Like and Mavericks was a good defensive team. They had good defense last year and they still whatever. That don't even make any sense. Tatum, that's how good Tatum is though. You know what I mean? Sometimes listen, you get like for example, Ron Harper. Ron Harper never made an all defensive team, but we all know Ron Harper played great defense. You get what I'm saying? But when you're playing with you get overshadowed when you're playing with the Scottie Pippins and the Jordans and the Dennis Rodmans, you know what I mean? So
definitely.
Hey, I hear you, bro. I just agreed with the KD thing, bro. Y'all did lock up KD and Kyrie in that series.
And Brandon Katz. And that being said, too, you were as of right now, you was banned on this show. Now, Lamar can do listen, you can be on Lamar. I don't control that. That's his show platform. You can do what you want. But on this show, and hey, we talk about on the crossover. We'll talk about it. But listen, on this show, you banned. We gave you an opportunity, a chance. We finally gave you. I said, nobody cut this man off. We're gonna let you talk. And we said, this all we ask you to do before you talk. Hey, just be respectful. And then, boom, we told you, but come on, bro. We let you talk. Let's be respectful.
Right.
And then you're going to keep on. Then they're going to double down on the disrespect. Especially when you look like a weasel.
Crazy.
Hold up,
man. Hey, yo, in all due respect, man.
You going to make True do it again. Oh,
this guy, man. Don't do anything, man. It's cool, man. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Do I got the picture?
Don't do it, man.
Show the video.
Don't do it, man. This guy, man.
and you look like this.
And you won't call Tatum a beast.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's
This
the
was
guy
I got
spitting
this
all
on.
these facts.
I got this on Big Ox Bob channel, man. Listen, Big Ox Bob probably got flagged. Or he probably got flagged when soon you showed your face. You probably got flagged. You old man. You probably owe Big Ox apology, man. Hope Big Ox still monetized.
I hope the money sound green on Big Ox video, man. I hope it is.
Yo, yeah, True, you're wild for this, man. You're wild for this, bro.
True, crazy, bro.
And you look like you got a Confederate flag in your house, man. And you look like you got a Confederate flag in your house. You know what I mean? Listen, man. This is crazy, man. Come on, man. You look like a John off the Harry Potter. What them little things?
We got to bring it back. We got to bring it back to basketball, man.
Come on,
all due respect, man. Brandon Katz, I actually like you because you say some. It's controversial, but I can understand what you say.
He be saying some stuff. You just gotta, listen to the. You just gotta listen to the BS. You just gotta sometimes.
Hey, Brandon Katz, you look little guy.
I wouldn't call Tatum an overrated defender though. That's crazy.
Brandon Katz, that picture look like you 5'4" in that picture. You look 5'4", 5'5" in that picture. I'm 5'8". I mean, I ain't 6 foot or anything, but you look 5'5" out of shape that can't run.
Yo, all due respect, man.
5 hours to run a mile. So I'm being
generous. All due respect, man. Brandon Katz, man. You came on and changed the energy, man. So boy, it was going well, and you just changed the whole energy. So
no, it was going well
until
he dropped the B. Until he dropped the B bomb.
Yeah,
bro, you can't do
and
that.
Here's the thing: we gave you opportunity to talk, but then you gonna sit there and get mad because you getting cooked. Come on, man.
That man is like 5'6".
Come on, man.
Saying Tatum is an overrated defender, that's a dumb take. I believe.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They were the best, second best defensive
I
team
don't
in the
get
league.
that.
So that takes consistent defense.
He got pushed around. But one of the best rebounders in the playoffs and getting pushed down and guarding centers and big men getting pushed around.
Right.
That makes it.
He did a lot of things to change his game this season, bro. He upped his rebounding. He upped his assists, right? And people don't give him credit for that.
And sacrificed his point for this.
He did.
Wasn't and like I said, wasn't the Mavericks the Lob City? They was like the best lob team. How many lobs you saw against Celtics? And who was guarding the roll man and those guys those lob threats? So you saying that you get pushed around, it doesn't, things don't add up, man.
Wouldn't him like being the 5? Wouldn't that make him a good defender since he's playing the 5?
And
like, come on, bro. Like, right.
Like,
come on, bro. It don't make sense.
But to your own word, Brandon Katz, clown take. You know what I mean? To your own word, clown. We go clown take, man.
Hey, we did give him a chance, though. We did. So,
hey, we did. Listen, man. Hey, it's lesson learned. Hey, it's right now. You ban on this show, though. You ban on this show. Hey, I want you to know that. Hey, keep commenting, man. That's all. Listen, keep commenting, being mad, and get your takes up, man. Get your takes up, man. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Come on, man. You look like a weasel. Look like a naked mole rat, man. Come on, get out here.
Crazy.
Man.
And that's crazy.
And now,
that's crazy, Drew. That's crazy.
Now I got you know what? Hey, Photoshop is a beautiful thing. That's a good idea too. I got more in store now. Naked mole rat. Hey, man, you like a naked mole rat with a glasses and a shirt. Man, get out of my face, man.
That's crazy.
But we can move on, man.
Definitely, man.
Definitely.
But really, but speaking of the Discord, because I want to do this.
Hey, say you killing the content, man.
Hey, man, shout out to A30.
Yeah, that's really him, Andre. That's him.
A30. I think Sturdy was Sturdy. I wouldn't say Sturdy necessarily started trouble in the Discord. I kind of know I was a part of it. Though. I don't know why I wasn't a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was part of the conversation.
You talking about the Jaylen Brown thing?
He put a poll. Is Jaylen Brown a top 15 player, man?
I put top 15.
I am taking my bias away. Yes, he is.
I put top 15, bro. I feel like he deserved to be, bro. That's just me.
I mean, let's list them. Let's list.
And then I seen that list, right? I ain't gonna lie.
That was nasty.
Even though I gave him top 15, right? I looked at the list and I looked at the names, and I looked at the I looked at the names, and what didn't sit right with me was after Zion's name. Didn't sit right with me. Those other players below Zion. So I mean, that's just how I feel. This is how I feel. What's up, Cottage? Salute.
I ain't gonna lie, Sturdy. Like now, some of them are a conversation. I ain't gonna like.
Right.
But I ain't gonna lie. Let me look at it. Some of the names though, because Sturdy gonna stand on it. That's what I'm doing. Sturdy gonna stand on it. He gonna stand on his crazy statement.
Yeah, he gonna stand on his stance. Fact.
This blasphemous statement, because it definitely is blasphemous though. Like this is crazy. Hold on, let me see.
How does everyone on the panel feel though? Is he top 15?
I think he is.
Well, I'll probably give him top 15. Yeah,
I think he is.
Okay.
Hey, Renegade.
I'll get that to him.
Renegade, how you feel, brother?
I mean, I think I gotta see the list, but I mean, it's arguable. I mean, finals. He ran through the finals. He, did his thing against the top player, especially Luka. I mean, that's the whole reason why they got, why you can put him up there, because of his performances this season or whatever. He mopped up a lot of his stuff he was getting cooked on.
Yeah.
We could expect him to do better, from here on. I mean, listen, man, it is what it is. You got to go with what nigga, update their resume. It just is what it is. I mean, if his competition or whatever had a Finals MVP, you're not gonna take that away from him. So they got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to see the list though. 15. I mean, you could put that. I think so.
Yeah, I give
it. Man. I mean, he proved the world wrong, bro.
Yeah, especially coming off the year he had the previous season.
Right.
You guys know what the narrative around Jaylen Brown was last year. This time, he comes into the season. He's better. The team is better. He has a hell of a season. You know what I mean? A lot of us feel like he was snubbed from All NBA. You know what I mean? And then he went off in the playoffs, proved it by becoming Eastern Conference Finals MVP and NBA Finals MVP, and taking the challenge. You know what I mean? When they was doing the mic'd up sessions and stuff throughout timeouts, and I'm hearing him tell Joe Mazzulla, wherever Luka at, I'm at. I'm guarding him. If Luka come out, then I'll come out. If Luka coming in, put me in. I'm guarding him, bro. What more do you want from the guy?
Right. I mean, he did everything, bro. He checked all the boxes, man.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think he got snubbed from All NBA. If he was like on a team like the Rockets where he really got to shine and be the star.
But here's the thing about that, though, right? Here's the thing about that, though. Like, I don't like that discourse, right? I don't like that narrative. I don't like that conversation, right? Because this is the NBA. You tell guys to sacrifice to win. You tell guys sacrifice this, take this role for the team, do the dirty work, do this, and it leads to the ultimate goal, which is a championship. And when you get a championship, then you can get all the accolades will come along with winning championships. So if you're going to tell a guy that to buy into winning championships, that, hey, sacrifice, do this, do that. It's all about the ultimate goal. It's all about the team winning. And then when he does that and the team wins, you're going to hold that against him for individual awards. I don't like that.
I'm not.
Right.
Oh, no, I was saying I'm not holding it against them. I'm just looking at them as a team overall. Like, they got the best starting five.
Yeah, but to that, my fault. And I understand that point. My fault, but to that point, Jaylen Brown being at that level was the reason why also that too though. Like that's the thing. We understand that that team is super talented, but Jaylen Brown helps do that. Like Jaylen Brown is, I mean, how many second options is better than Jaylen Brown?
And he stood out. He stood out.
I
So
mean,
if you're on a great team and you're
put
standing
him in
out on both ends of the ball,
he upped his game, bro. He upped his game.
And put him in
And he's
perspective.
definitely a top, like he like a top 5 two-way player
Like,
now. You know what I'm
if
saying?
if Jaylen Brown was the number one option, he can average like 30 points a game. Like, let's not forget 2 seasons ago, he averaged 27 behind Jason Tatum's 30.
Right.
Not a lot of second options in NBA history.
And that's my point. You can't tell
And
these guys sacrifice to win a championship, and then when they do and they're still balling out, you hold it against them that they're playing on a good team. Like they still got to buy in. He still got to compete. He still got to perform because you don't want to be the weak link. So why shouldn't he get the awards and the accolades that come along with upping your game, being a main cog for why your team is winning, and you guys reaching the ultimate team success?
Right. And here's the thing too. This is the list the Sturdy said. Now this is not all of it because I couldn't fit it, but like the title, the banner. But yeah, Joker, okay, cool. Giannis, Embiid, okay, Luka, SGA, AD, Tatum, LeBron, KD, Curry, Kawhi, Jimmy Butler. That's Cal. I mean,
it gets
2024. In 2024, and at this point onward, he's not better than Jaylen Brown.
In July, after the championship in June, no,
he better than Dame too.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's
I wasn't saying like
Damian Lillard. Not no. Come on.
Yeah, I wasn't saying he ain't deserve it or nothing like that. I'm just like I understand the snub. It's really not because there's a lot of good people.
This was my point.
Now let me keep reading the names though. Okay, cool.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Dame.
Hey,
I
mean,
Lamont
said pull Brandon.
I already got I got this. Dame.
No, sir.
You got what? Spot. Okay, I disagree with that. Spider. Okay, Spider better. I'm not mad at that. Okay, cool.
Right.
And okay, cool. I'm not mad at that. I mean, you could disagree, but I'm not mad at that. Booker. Okay, cool. I'm not mad at that. Brunson. Okay, cool. I ain't mad at that. Bam. Jaylen Brown better than Bam. Let's come on, bro. Like Jaylen Brown better than Bam, in my opinion. I mean, Bam is nice. Halliburton. And then this was the crazy thing about
he
it.
Better than Halliburton.
I couldn't fit the whole text of the list on the banner. But he also thinks Rudy Gobert better than Jaylen Brown too. That's insane, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Like what are we saying? And he said Carvin Towns and Rudy Gobert better than Jaylen Brown. Like, that's insane. Like, that's insane. Like that. Like, there's no.
That's a wild list.
That's insane.
That's a wild list.
That's insane, bro. Like, I ain't mad. Like, we can have a conversation for everybody on this list, but Rudy Gobert is better than Rudy Gobert is better than Jaylen Brown. That's insane. When I heard Sterry said that, you got that, Jim.
Is that up to date? Is that an up to date list? Like,
yes,
is they talking?
No, he did it. He did it this morning. He did it this morning.
Oh, who you talking about? You talking about Sturdy? You talking about? Oh, okay, Sturdy. Okay, yeah. You know this Rudy Gobert.
That's a wild.
Rudy Gobert.
After what you seen him get cooked, you seen what happened again to this man. You seen what happened again to this man, man.
Overall, that's a wild list. That's a wild list.
That is, bro.
That may be Goofy Take of the Week. I ain't gonna hold you. That may be Goofy. It may be Goofy Take of the Week. That is insane.
That's a wild list.
That's insane. Rudy Gobert and Carvin Towns for Jaylen Brown.
Damian Lillard.
I don't agree with Dame. I don't. There's some names I just don't agree.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler too.
Jimmy Butler. Bro, come on, man. No, indeed.
Come on.
What's the response?
No. True. That's what I was trying to say. Lamont said to pull up Brandon back in the panel. Bring him back.
No, he's not in the backstage. I'm dropping link. He's not in the backstage.
Brandon did say he's eating dinner though, so I don't know. I seen that on the chat.
I mean,
That's a wild list, man. I think this Jaylen Brown disrespect. I think is getting the disrespect towards his game and what he brings to his team. Like I said, you guys know I'm nowhere near fond of the Celtics or a Celtics fan. You know what I mean? But let's be honest with the hate, bro. You know, I like saying that a lot. Let's be honest with the hate, bro. Jaylen Brown, bro, come on, bro. You got Dame Lillard on that list. You got Jimmy Butler on that list. Come on.
Well, Truth 30 is a Bucks fan, so he gonna cap for Dame.
Oh man! But here's the thing
He's
about
an
Dame.
undercover Bucks.
But here's the thing though, that like if we giving the extra, like here's the thing about that, like okay, cool. Dame is on a decline. He still is an all-star level player. He's still nice. Dame, like, but he's on a decline. Brown had a better year. First of all, forget. Okay, cool. If you're gonna go off reputation, then that's your only argument. Because right now, Jaylen Brown had a better season. That's a fact. That's not. We showered the wheels on the crossover. We be on the panels. There's nobody would argue that Dame should have been on a NBA team this year. And Dame played how many games? Dame played 73 games. There's nobody ever argued that
he came in out of shape. He came in out of shape. He didn't look like himself at all.
Come on, man.
And this how let's speak. And speaking of Dame, this how Dame fell off. And Dame's still nice, but he's not the same level player no more. Right. We've been talking about Olympics. We've been talking about NBAs and Olympic selections, and I ain't barely heard not Dame name not one time about being snubbed or nothing. You know why? Because his play. Because it wasn't. I mean,
he a name that get cooked.
He was out of shape, bro. Y'all seen him this year. He was out of shape, bro.
Like, come on,
he just wasn't himself last season.
And it's like Dame's game. Like I respect that he's a scorer. I respect that, but it's like, to me, I've never seen an improvement in Dame's game when it comes to making his teammates better.
And shout out to Jimmy Butler.
And you guys may think that's a hot take, but that ain't a hot take to me. Like I haven't seen where Dame makes his teammates better.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And shout out to Jimmy, and shout out to Jimmy Butler. He used to be like Jimmy Butler. His peak, I would take his peak over Jaylen Brown's best right now. I would do that, but let's be honest. I don't think that Jimmy is not that. He ain't that same Jimmy no more. Especially with the injuries, and like I said before, Brown had a better season, and plus this past couple seasons, like, and let's keep it real, people like Jimmy Butler had a good playoff last year, but let's be honest though, like he had one great playoff run, one great playoff series against the Bucks, and was good against. He was just good, just good, not great, just good against the Pacers in the Miami. Where let's be face it though, Caleb Martin should have won Finals MVP, not Finals, but Eastern Conference on Finals MVP.
Oh, the year before last.
Jaylen Brown. I mean, I feel like so it's like, come on, bro. We talking about 2024 now. Like we talking about right now in 2024. I mean, but that really would be.
I don't see how you leave Jaylen Brown off of your top 15.
But that Rudy Gobert, even if you do though, but Rudy Gobert and Carvin Towns, that's egregious, bro. Like that's egregious. Like that's egregious. Saying that they're better.
My bad. I think what I said got misconstrued, like, because I ain't really finished what I was saying. I'm not saying that Jaylen Brown don't deserve to make All NBA or any of that. USA team, none of that stuff. Like, he won a Finals MVP. I think he's a great player. I'm saying from, like, maybe the eyes of the voter. I don't know if it's a conspiracy or not. I don't know any of that. Maybe from the eyes of a voter, what are they looking at when you look at a team that's like the best team in the NBA? The five starters can give you 20+ points every night. They can blow teams out versus some lesser teams what'll have one or two guys shining, balling out, doing great things. Is, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not really, it's like, it's not hate for Jaylen Brown. I don't hate on players. If you're a great player, you are a great player. I watched every Celtics game of the finals this year, and they played great. I think he deserved the Finals MVP. People said Tatum should have got it, but I think he deserved it for his defense. That's the one thing that separated him and Tatum. He locked Kyrie down, and you know Kyrie can go off. So you know what I'm saying? But for me, like I said, like I understand those snubs when they happen. Like LeBron had better stats than Ant-Man and Kawhi, and they both made second team and he didn't. So for me, it's like, but I understand. I'm not like, you know what I mean?
But I wanted to say like this was my point. Like if we if we jump,
LeBron had a better year than Kawhi.
LeBron made 13. LeBron made 13,
and he should have made second team over Kawhi.
Can I finish my point?
Yeah,
This was a 64 winning team. They had the best record. So what you saying to me is Jason Tatum is the only one who deserved to be on All NBA, and this was a 64 win team. It wasn't because of just Jason Tatum, but you want to leave everybody else off, but you just gonna put him on there, and he got all first team. Nobody else.
I don't get that either.
Can I get that, bro? Can I piggyback? And I'm gonna piggyback to that point. And never stop other 64 plus win teams like the Warriors
trying to stop the money, like they've been snubbing Murray ass over there. Now they can give him some money, but not like them leaving him off them All-Star games, all of them, because they could have finessed him on an All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? But them leaving him off of them All-Star games all of them years, they ain't got to pay him that kind of money. But now they could pay him or whatever. They'll start putting them on there or whatever when it's too late, even towards ACL and this and that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how they be finessed or whatever. But they can't do that with they can't do that as much as they can do with as undercover as what they be doing to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can see everything they be doing.
They want them boys to clash, man.
Hey, speaking, we got Sturdy in the building. Hey, listen, bro.
Yeah, I want to hear his.
Shout out Sturdy, man.
Like
the Bucks.
You believe Rudy Gobert is better than Jaylen Brown? Like you honestly do believe that? Like you dead serious?
Oh, okay. I thought that was part of the topic. But okay. Salute everybody. I don't mind answering that question either. Yeah, that's my opinion. I don't. Unlike casual fans, I don't care about. When you ask me who's the better player, I don't care about awards. I don't care about team success. You ask me who's the better player, because that's what it's about. It's about what is your game and how impactful your game is to your team. It's that simple. That's in terms of better player. In my opinion, Rudy Gobert is just more impactful than Jaylen Brown. It don't take away from another player.
No, I understand. Like, let's make this clear, right? Because like I think everybody on this panel understand what Rudy Gobert brings. Like he helped elevate defense. I think everybody on this panel will agree with that, right? He elevates. Shout out to Ralph too, Ralph. I got you from Rumble the Ring Show. Every Sunday 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check us out on Rumble the Ring Show. But I understand. We understand that Rudy Gobert is arguably the best defender in the game. He elevate defenses for years now. Been four time defensive player of the year? 3?
Yeah, four.
He tied with Ben Wallace. He tied with Ben Wallace and Mutombo.
Listen, I don't think nobody's gonna like argue what he brings to the table. But the problem is he don't bring more to the table than Jaylen Brown. Like that's the thing. Like Jaylen Brown, like how you better than somebody when at times you can be a liability.
Come on, man.
And I ain't talking about defense. That's my thing. And I ain't talking about defense either. And I ain't talking about defense.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing, True. There's plenty of guys who have liabilities that's better than Jaylen Brown. That's not what it's about. Luka is a liability on defense. He's better than Jaylen Brown. Jokic has been exploited on defense. He's better than Jaylen Brown. Giannis can be exploited with his perimeter shooting. He's better than Jaylen Brown. So it's like what LeBron can be exploited defensively at times. He's better than Jaylen Brown. I
understand that.
Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, they can be exploited defensively. They're better than Jaylen Brown. Like players have weaknesses.
Okay, so like here's my thing though, right? Like
not taking out we wanted to take him out the game. He was that much of a liability.
So you believe what
the Wolves took him out of the game? Oh, that's new.
That's what I said. We wanted them to take him out of the game because he was that much of a liability.
Well, people in hell want ice water, but
again,
see what they're gonna get.
So here's my
Okay,
thing
but
though.
we got
What Rudy
verifiability
Gobert
off of
brings.
how they played without him, though, right?
Yeah,
Already.
that one game, but
But
we
y'all
also know
know,
how they played with him.
Okay, and that one game was actually the best game that they played in the playoffs, wasn't it?
In your opinion?
What I'm talking about, what we actually seen, not my opinion.
Yeah, that is your opinion. Like that, you literally said that's the
Okay,
best
but
game we
what?
played.
Okay,
You
but
think we
based off
played?
of, but based
That's what
off of,
they did.
okay, but based off of what we seen, you seen what they was doing. Like they didn't look better.
No.
Why
One
not?
game.
They had their
Hold
best.
on.
That
What
was
is
their
that?
best
But
game.
Renegade, you understand this more than anybody. As a LeBron supporter, the Lakers beat the Celtics without LeBron and AD. Does that mean they're better without LeBron and AD? No, that's just one
So
game.
what? That's not. No. I'm talking about they didn't have
Huh?
their two best players. They had more space, but the Wolves had more space, more area to move around, and more flexibility on. Which means they had more flexibility on offense, and they had more on defense too. So, and everybody knows that. Obviously there was a fluke. They won the title. So what do you? Come on, man. Let's be for real about this.
Who won the title? The
You're
Celtics?
saying. Yes, you saying
Yeah.
that these guys didn't have a best game, but they did though. And
No,
that's
they
based
won the
off of
game.
just how you can play. That's based off of how you can actually play with and without Rudy out there on that court.
No,
Because you
once
can
again,
exploit
Renegade,
him and take
Renegade, once
advantage of
again,
him in a way that you
Renegade.
cannot do with Cat.
Let's use the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics
And
won
I
majority
agree.
of their playoff. The Boston Celtics won majority of playoff games without KP this season. Does that mean that they're better without KP? No, I don't get this point of them winning one game without Rudy proves anything. I don't get it.
So here's my thing, right, Sturdy? So basically you're saying, okay, take the team success, everything out of it, right?
Yeah.
You believe Rudy Gobert right now, we know he doesn't bring much offensively. So
No.
So what you're saying is Rudy Gobert right now as a complete basketball player, right? Taking everything he does on the basketball court is higher and better than what Jaylen Brown brings as a complete player as well.
No, because what you asked me is based upon a player's versatility. No, I'm talking about impact. You don't have to be more versatile than a player to be better than.
Okay,
You don't have to be
offensively, defensively, whatever. The impact.
But Gobert's not even good defensively outside of the paint.
Hold on, but here's
that's not what you believe, Brandon.
But how? If we're talking about impact,
Gobert can't guard
that don't make any
space.
sense. That don't make any sense.
Tell that to the Suns.
But you don't want to count the team success.
The Suns were not a good team.
If we're talking about
they made the playoffs, don't matter.
Here's the thing, though. How you have more impact?
Yeah, they got exposed in the playoffs.
How are you more impactful than somebody else when another person can impact in more different ways of the game of basketball?
So I'm glad you asked, Drew. It's similar. I'm glad you asked. That question. Is going to the versatility thing. Is more so impact is more biggest indicator on impact is what teams try to do to basically mitigate your effect on the game, and what efforts the teams have to go through to try to simply mitigate what players do. That's the biggest indicator of impact. So in Rudy's case, right, in order for the team to try to mitigate some of Rudy's impact, is they have to run more motion offense to get the bigs out of the paint. They have to try to create more mismatch vendors off the ball to incentivize Rudy out of the paint. Because when he's in the paint, he's a problem. He's not just a problem from a rim protection standpoint. He's a problem from a defensive anchor and rebounding standpoint. He helps out Cat with his communication. He helps out. Honestly, don't take my word for it. Talk to every single teammate that talk about Rudy or how much they make him better when he's on that court.
There's another side of the
Nobody
basketball.
gonna argue
What's
with.
his
Listen,
impact on the offense?
would that be? And I'm glad you mentioned about.
No, and Moose, and like I said earlier, that's why I mentioned.
Drag his ass out on that perimeter.
Moose, that's why I mentioned other flawed players, because just because you were not as versatile a player did not make you better. We all understand the logic of. I'll use a different example. Chris Paul is more versatile than Steph Curry, but who's the better player?
I understand that. So you're saying basically the impact that Rudy Gobert has,
hold on. Minnesota has the same defensive rating with Naz Reid at the 5 as they do with Gobert at the 5.
Hold on, Brandon. Hold
I got something better though.
I got some.
Y'all just let Brandon just like.
I'm trying to get some understanding, right?
I'm not even.
I thought Moose trying to like say
one mic. I'm trying to gain some understanding. Like so, basically, Rudy Gobert, the impact he brings, we know it's not much on the offensive end. So based on what he does defensively, his impact defensively is so much higher than Jaylen Brown's overall impact.
Yes.
Basically,
after what he just did against Luka and what he did on the offensive end to win a chip.
Yes,
like when Rudy Gobert's strength lost them and continuously loses his team's games in the playoffs.
Wait, his strength lost them multiple games?
Yes, his strength is defense, and his defense, when he gets his ass pulled out on the perimeter, he's a total liability, and he can't even be out there.
Oh, that's the reason why the Wolves lost the Mavericks. Okay.
That's part of the reason.
I'm saying, what?
Hold on.
I agree that's part of the reason.
I want Ralph, you there, Ralph?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Do you believe Rudy Gobert is better than Jaylen Brown?
hate to say it, but I gotta lean towards what Sturdy's saying, meaning the impact. Like he carries a whole defensive load.
Who's the better player though?
What you say?
I ain't like who's the better player?
Well, it goes into Jaylen Brown's more versatile, but as what the Mavs, the Timberwolves need, he's currently the better player because you have so many players that not necessarily can feel what Jaylen Brown does on that team, but you have so many options that if he's missing, that you can fill the void kind of like.
Wait. Let me ask you a question.
Come on, bro.
Oh wait, Boston won a title. Jaylen Brown.
Ralph was done talking.
They literally filled the void. They literally filled the void.
Wait, Ralph was done. When he was gone. Ralph was done answering 2 questions. I didn't know that. I don't know.
No, he wasn't done. He wasn't done yet.
My fault for being rude.
It sounded like he cut off.
No.
Let Ralph talk, Brandon. I got you. I got you next. I'm gonna let Ralph talk.
For having one of the greatest shows, you know what I mean? Salute to all y'all brothers.
I got you, Brandon.
Salute to you, bro.
Brandon, hold up, Brandon. I'm gonna ask, when Ralph is done, I'm gonna ask you a question. So hold up. I'm gonna ask you a question.
That's fine.
So,
but like I was saying, like what Sturdy says, like the team is versatile. So say if Jaylen Brown's not there or he's going missing, like we have other parts that like Derek White can fill his defensive void, or Drew Holiday can fill the scoring load for a little bit, and they can take turns. Like they have a lot of options, but on defense, the Timberwolves don't have that many options to rim protect. Now he's the greatest rim protector in the league right now. You can say a Joel Embiid second, but honestly, he's the greatest defender in the league right now. And you can't dispute that.
How about AD?
Ralph trying to slide that in. Ralph trying to slide that in. Ralph trying to slide that in.
Hold on.
You didn't mention AD.
Hold on.
How about AD, Ralph?
So hold on. So Brandon,
we can throw AD in there. Top 3.
Oh man.
But Rudy's number 1.
So Brandon. So Cats, how do you feel about it? I mean, you hear it? I mean, like
Ralph, you could have said AD. You could have said Wemby. You had options. I'm not gonna lie before Embiid.
Who you got? Who you picking? Who's better, Rudy Gobert or Jaylen Brown?
Oh, I think it's Jaylen Brown all day. Because the point that Sturdy's missing is Gobert's rim protection is the only value he has. He's not a very good one-on-one defender. He wasn't even guarding Jokic most of the series. Minnesota used Towns. They used Naz Reid. And Minnesota had the exact same defensive rating with Naz Reid as they do with Gobert at the 5. But when you look at Gobert, Anthony Davis cooks Gobert, Embiid cooks Gobert, Embiid dropped 50 on Gobert. Now, Embiid's a great great offensive player, but Embiid obliterates Gobert. AD obliterates Gobert. Gobert's nothing special. He's not even a top 5 one-on-one defender. His value is as rim protection and help defense. But the other thing that Sturdy misses is that, look, Gobert's rim protection always looks very good in the regular season, especially against mediocre and bad teams. But in the playoffs, teams game plan at a surgical level. They break everything down. So in the playoffs, multiple years against Houston, against the Clippers, even when they didn't have Kawhi, against Dallas, teams literally play pin the tail on the donkey with Gobert. They get him out of the paint. They put him in pick and rolls. Utah. They cook him in space. Mm-hmm. And so Gobert in the playoffs against better offenses, when teams get surgical with their game planning, they get him out of the paint and they cook him, and they do it every year. And because Gobert is so limited on offense, he also hurts the spacing of Minnesota. Anthony Edwards' true shooting percentage was below average because Edwards had nowhere near the spacing that a player like Shea did, with Shed at the 5 shooting 38% from 3. So Gobert is always a liability offensively, and he's a liability defensively many years in the playoffs too.
Can I respond on that? True. Can I respond? Okay, so but I was addressed. I didn't address anybody, but it was factually that's wrong. Because one, by synergy, he's literally in the 98th percentile in terms of post defense during the regular season and the postseason the last few years, including this year. So that's number one. Number two, when say one-on-one defender, especially against Jokic, outside of Game 5, he held Jokic below 45% when he was on him. He held Jokic. I'm gonna say it again. He held when he was guarding Jokic in one-on-one situations. He limited him to less than 45% accuracy from the field. Outside of Game 5, he couldn't.
So then, why did Minnesota take Gobert off?
You gotta stop this.
Did I interrupt Brandon?
You gotta stop the cap. You gotta stop the cap, nigga.
I didn't know this was
bullshit, bro.
Hold on.
No, but the thing is, Renegade. The thing is, Renegade. That's the beauty. That's the beauty about having the crossover, which is gonna come on tomorrow at 5:15 Eastern time, right? We still do it on Saturdays, right? In particular for episode 5, we was talk about some of the most overrated players in today's game, right? And when I mentioned Rudy Gobert, who's been voted as the most overrated players amongst his peers, right? I wondered why. Because I displayed information and data proving that he's an elite defender. And then on top of that too, I didn't know the Nuggets. I didn't know the Nuggets was a mediocre team. I thought they was the defending champions. Last time I checked, they were going to the playoffs. They were the favorites to come out the West. Matter of fact, like majority of the people in this panel that I talked to, they actually had the Nuggets finishing fairly high going to the playoffs.
But Murray wasn't healthy.
That don't sound like, hey, Brandon, I'm about to land my plane, bro. You can just calm down, go get another chance. I promise. So all I'm saying is, right, simply put, when I look at these stats on synergy, when I look at the infographic that I displayed on episode 5 of crossover, when I look at the film of Gobert
you're not looking at the film thinking that shit, nigga.
Renegade, you almost done.
But that's the thing, Renegade. I'm confused. I'm confused though, because Renegade was not only there in the live chat when Lamont did a full breakdown on Rudy Gobert's defensive impact on the Utah. Renegade ended up agreeing. He ended up saying Lamont actually convinced me, showed me a different perspective of how much a liability guys like Spider was on Utah.
No, that was you, brother. That was you. That was you said that. I remember what you were talking about. That was you said that. And now that shit is over with. That is that was how many years ago? That was like 3 years ago. That was like 3 years ago.
But Renegade, I didn't bring that up. Renegade, Brandon brought that up. I'm just responding. I didn't bring up Utah.
That was 3 years ago. What are you talking about? That was
Renegade. Brandon brought that up.
Hey, Sturdy.
Brandon brought that up, bro. I'm just responding. Because I didn't address nobody. I was addressed. I just want to land it here.
Lamont just answered on there too.
Wait, okay.
Thank you.
He said,
Wait, so let her.
No.
Hold on. I just want to land it here, bro. Can I just please say this last statement?
No, he said he never.
Please just say this last statement. I just want to say this last statement.
Spider didn't want to give him the ball because he ain't got no hands.
I got it. In my opinion, by the film that was broken down multiple times on FYF Sports, by the film that we saw, by the data that's displayed,
where mine at? I'm about to get
and its overall impact. Rudy Gobert is not what Brandon Katz is alluding him to be. Because just because you get scored on by great scores does not mean you're a bad defender.
Oh no. Listen, in the way when you get scored on the way, they won 3 games. They won 3 games. The Nuggets won 3 games in a row, picking him out of the lineup, just like they did coming back 3-1 on his ass way back in when he was on the Utah Jazz. The same thing.
Renegade, what the coach saying right now? What Drew put up a pen up? I don't know what the coach is saying right now. I don't know.
Who care? I don't care. Tell him get his ass up here and get cooked too. What the coach say?
What the coach at? Renegade, you don't want to do that.
Wait, Sturdy, I have a question for you. So
why the coach ain't up here? Why the coach ain't up here getting cooked? Why the coach ain't up here getting cooked?
True, there's like
why the coach ain't up here getting cooked?
I don't know.
I'm not. Hold on. Let me ask Sturdy this.
True, I didn't even come up for this, bro. I'm with it.
Sturdy, the Celtics just proved they can win a title paying Brown $60 million a year. Can Minnesota win a title paying Gobert $40 million a year? Fuck no.
We talking about contracts now?
Brandon,
we're talking about. We're going to argue that you're going to argue Gobert's more impactful than Minnesota. Can an NBA team win a title paying Rudy Gobert $40 million a year? Yes or no?
Yes.
Let me say this.
Yes.
Playing him all of them, bro. It's not happening. It's not. You can't.
I'm just saying true. I'm just saying true.
All of them minutes.
True.
Jaylen Brown can guard almost all of the. Most of the best players in the NBA are guards and wings. They're not centers. Jaylen Brown can guard almost all the best.
I just want to remind you.
One-on-one. Rudy Gobert's not even a good one-on-one defender. And when you see the
best players in the league are centers.
Listen, I'm not trying.
Hold on.
I'm not trying to make it. I'm not trying to make it a contract situation because True know this more than anybody. When a player gets played a contract that people don't seem fair,
Gobert
they judge his play for no reason.
Most of the series, so he obviously wasn't doing that good of a job.
The film disagrees with you, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
He had help.
Let's talk about my crazy boy. My, you gonna get cooked. But my.
Let's talk about the film.
Me in the chat, warrior. Hold up.
Lamont said Jaylen Brown was a better player,
and he said Rudy had bigger impact.
Yeah,
Rudy.
So why did I say? Why did I say? But true. I'm saying you're right. I'm just reiterating. I judge impact high on my reaction as the better player. That's the difference between me and Lamont. That's it.
And that's why I just wanted to understand what your logic was behind it, bro.
Yeah, because the reason why that moves, because impact is not cookie cutter. That's the beauty of basketball. You can impact the game for so many different styles.
You gotta cut him out of the lineup in the playoffs because he's a liability. You have to cut him. You have to make the. You gotta cut him out of the cookie. The hell?
But Renegade. But when Luka was getting cooked, right? Luka was a liability defensively. But
okay, and he damn near lost him the chip because of that BS he was doing, right?
No. Exactly. We're talking about Luka, right? Luka was getting cooked on the defensive end, right?
And can he win a chip with that? Can you win a chip with that lack of defense?
Why can't
because you've never seen? I've never seen it. No. Steph wasn't that. Steph wasn't giving you no effort. And you ain't never elite. This is pathetic. What we seen? No. We seen him get cooked, but we didn't see him. The lack of effort. He don't give you. He's not giving. What?
He gives you?
Yeah. Okay, I have, but I'm talking about lack of effort from Luka. I'm talking. You know what I'm talking? We ain't never seen no shit like that, man. Lack of.
He ain't give a goddamn liability. Because Rudy is giving effort on the perimeter.
But he's still a liability. Okay,
so liability.
That's how bad he is. Luka got hope. He got hope because he can give more effort. Rudy Gobert, he's been here too long. He's been cooked too long. So he's over with. What the hell?
But Renegade. Here's what. Everybody answer this question for me. Why is this notion where great defenders can't get cooked or has got cooked by great scorers?
Listen.
I just want to ask. I just want to ask you this, bro.
Hey, so crazy.
Hold on, Renegade. Matumbo didn't get cooked by Shaq, Renegade?
Listen,
Matumbo
so much of a was he so much of a liability on the defensive end that they could not play him.
Man,
when he was on the island with Kobe in the spare moments, he didn't look like a consistent. Yeah, at that point.
Okay, and listen, and could you win a chip with that?
Yes, why not? Renegade, that's the beauty of basketball.
What do you mean?
There's
why not? I said, okay. What about this? Did you Did you win a chip with that? Did you win a chip with that?
No, they did not win a chip yet.
All right.
Hold on. Talk about. You saying Rudy specifically, or that style, or that type of player?
Paying Rudy $40 million a year.
Because we have seen Renegade. We have seen. No, Renegade. We have seen teams win championships when a center wasn't good offensively. Like we have seen that.
Not when they're getting $40 million.
Come on, you know you got to stop the cap with you, bro. You got
Renegade. That's facts.
Why you be doing shit like that? Like,
true. Am I capping? Has Sheen not won when centers had?
It don't matter. Not when they doing stuff that these dudes is hunting liabilities on the offensive end every play.
Hold on, that's so crazy.
Bro, in the Mavs series, Rudy was getting picked apart, bro. Pick and roll defense, Luka was cooking him, bro. The perimeter, he was getting cooked, bro. And
Paul George, James Harden,
bro, like,
everybody.
Those things, bro. Those things were happening, bro. Those things were happening, and I feel like those were the reasons why Minnesota didn't move on, bro, because he was getting picked apart like that.
Well, Anthony Edwards was trash
so
in the
crazy.
series.
So crazy. That's a fair point, Chris. So crazy. But let me ask you. Let me ask you an honest question.
On yogurt.
Yeah.
Let me ask you an honest question. So crazy. Do you expect a center to guard an elite perimeter scorer on the perimeter?
No, but at least
that's your expectation.
Not to stop him, but at least to like contain him. I've seen AD pick up on pick and roll.
You seen AD? Hold on. You seen AD contain Luka?
No, that's not what I think. At least put a like. You know what I'm saying?
Way better on the top.
I remember that. Way better. I say Ray better.
Who's a better center?
Doing.
I remember that game. I remember that game. Chu was cooking AD when he was there, bro. I'm just. Hey,
bro. Sturdy.
Very good.
What'd you say, so?
All I'm saying is, bro, I've seen AD at least do better on that aspect than Rudy Gobert. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, man.
Yeah. No, the point is so crazy, right? The point is so crazy is this, right? I don't expect any center to guard a elite scoring perimeter player, bro, on the wing. I don't expect that. Because that's just that's a mismatch for anybody, dog.
That do make sense.
Well, wait, hold on. Let me jump in. So
that's like saying I expect you Holiday to defend Joker in the post.
What? No, wait, hold on.
You're saying
nobody's saying a center should be able to guard an elite perimeter player. Nobody's making that argument. You're arguing with yourself. The problem is Gobert
that's the point they made.
What he do?
Hold on. That's what they made.
Hold on. I didn't interrupt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm sorry.
When Gobert is on the perimeter, he gets obliterated. He doesn't just struggle. He gets completely obliterated by everybody. So it's not that centers are expected to guard top perimeter players, but they're expected to put up some resistance. There's levels to this. And Gobert gets completely obliterated in space every single year in the playoffs by Paul George, by the Clippers without Kawhi. And it wasn't just by Luka either. It was by the whole fucking Mavs team.
He got obliterated in the Sun series where their whole offense is between those three perimeter players. No. If Rudy Gobert gets cooked religiously by perimeter players, the Suns run a Spain pick and roll system, which is designed to get your perimeter players in mismatch ISO situations on the wing. What was happening during that series, bro? What was Rudy doing?
They got lack of rim runners, so they couldn't take advantage of good.
Defense, Renegade. What did Rudy do in space against KD, against Bradley Beal, against Devin Booker? Are they not good scorers?
Bigs. They still got
hold on. Did that same Renegade?
They got bigs.
They got Renegade.
They're not good enough. They're not good enough to overcome the bigs that them two got. The
So
Suns.
Renegade,
Now,
what happened in the regular
a better
season?
team.
What did the Suns do to the Wolves in the regular season, Renegade?
You don't care
What
about
did
no
they do?
regular season, man.
Oh, regular season don't matter no more.
Damn, regular season. We just
Okay.
got through the playoff. Yeah, no, it don't
They
matter
both matter.
anymore. We
They
just
both
got
matter.
through the
It matters
playoff.
to a certain degree.
They both
It matters
matter.
to a certain degree.
They both matter.
What
Yo,
is
Sturdy.
that
Yo,
shit?
Sturdy. But
It's
you,
over with.
hey, Sturdy. Let me say this real
Rudy,
quick.
Yeah, they both matter.
I mean, the best
Bro,
example of
For
Rudy
what?
getting cooked
For what?
when the
There's
Clippers
more of a
next
sample
season?
size, Renegade.
Kawhi was not
No,
on
they
the
get
next
more of a
court.
sample
season?
size.
Brandon, hold on real
What
quick.
are
Hold
you
on
doing
real quick, Brandon.
in the
Let's
playoffs?
go
I mean,
crazy. Let's
Rudy
go crazy.
gets cooked by teams that
It's,
know how to.
Brandon, shut the fuck up.
hey, Sturdy. But you
Shut up.
you
Rudy gets
said
cooked
that.
repeatedly.
Hold on. Yeah, mute him real quick. You said that
I just don't make it
Rudy
clear. I
Gobert,
didn't
right?
ask for
You
this.
got his defense over the top, beating Jaylen Brown overall, right?
player.
Yeah. So basically,
No,
what I'm saying is like,
I ain't say it
if
like that. I give you some.
if the dude is getting picked apart on the perimeter, and the pick and roll defense, he's getting cooked. How can you say he's better than Jaylen Brown?
Because that's what you
That's the
call,
thing.
to answer your question directly, the reason why I count both the playoffs and the regular season, because playoffs are matchup based. So we saw in that series in the Mavs, the Wolves did not have the big enough perimeter defenders to fight over the screens and make it physical enough to deter Luka from getting that mismatch. Because Luka can cook anybody, but especially if you put a center on him, he has no chance. So that's about matchup. So another thing about teams, right? Every player has a weakness, but what do your team need to do to supplement your weakness?
No.
That's how, for example, Luka, and True brought
That's
up on
not
his
what
stat on
happened in
his
this
stream.
series.
No, hold on, I'm landing right here. Remember, True brought up a stat on his stream for the blow by, right? He ain't just showed the blow by stats for the Celtics series. He saw it for the OKC series and the Clipper series. Meaning, he was giving no blow by the entire playoffs. But what was the difference? The matchups. Luka had help behind him in the Clipper series. He had help behind him in the OKC series. He couldn't have help, and he had help behind him in the Wolves series. He couldn't get any help in the Celtics series. You know why? Because the Celtics played 5-out basketball. You literally saw. You literally saw.
5-out.
Bro.
You can't play 5-out with Yogurt.
Am I not wrong? We literally saw Derek Lively.
The Timberwolves can't play 5-out. The Timberwolves can't play 5-out with Yogurt out of the building, right?
No. That's what I'm saying. We literally saw Derek Lively get confused when going against the Celtics versus the Wolves. Why? Because when Jaylen Brown, when Jason Tatum is getting downhill, that's different from when Ant gets downhill because there's less spacing and less ground for me to cover. We literally saw Derek Lively panicking.
Why is that?
Because the Celtics play 5-out, Renegade. That's why.
No,
then why can't hold up? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, nigga? Why can't the Wolves play 5-out?
But the Wolves can't play 5-out because Rudy Gobert can't shoot.
Thank you.
The Celtics are the only team outside of the Pacers. The Celtics are the only teams outside of the Pacers this year that play 5-out offense.
That's
only them and the Pacers play 5-out offense.
Okay, and you can't play that with him, but you can when he's not there because you got 9-3.
Renegade. You notice when I say Renegade.
You can play a big man small ball lineup without Yogurt.
Did you notice what I said? I said
right
only
there
two
on the
teams, the
wall.
Pacers and the Celtics. The Mavericks made to the finals not playing 5-out, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother.
Okay.
Right, and the Mavericks cook Gobert without
it's matchups, bro. It's matchup dependent on, bro.
Can I say?
And then he's the matchup that you're gonna exploit if he's out there every time.
Against
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all bad when he's out there. Actually, right? It's all bad every time.
I just want to. It's so crazy. I just want the record to show. I didn't ask for this, bro. I didn't ask for this. I'm letting y'all know.
Okay, yeah, you did.
Yeah, let me
go so crazy. That's facts though. Like I came on the panel, I was like, salute everybody, and then True was like, I want the smoke, nigga. True was like, I want the smoke. And here's the chimney, nigga.
You said Rudy Gobert was better than Jaylen Brown in 2024 after they won the chip, the Celtics.
Why did I say that, sir? What was my reasoning behind it, sir? What's my reasoning behind it, sir?
It was bad reasoning. That's why you're getting cooked.
It was impact. It was impact, sir. That's the premise.
Okay, but that impact is it was more of a liability. You turn his impact into a liability in the playoffs when it really counts. When you're playing in the regular season, because of that impact you think you about to have, but you don't have that with him. You can't have it with him because he ain't got no offensive skill. What the hell?
Let's just the impact, because yes, like I said, I already reiterated that Rudy Gobert helped elevate defenses for years, right? The Utah and then what he doing with the Timberwolves. And look at the Timberwolves. They went to the you know what I mean,
it was the number one defense in the playoffs in the regular season, dog.
Playoffs.
Yeah,
but
and they got obliterated against Dallas. They played
this is the point. This is the point that nobody really touched, though. My whole thing, though, when it comes to impact, how are you more impactful than somebody else when you're easy to game plan against? You're way easier to game plan against. We understand that, okay, yeah, what he brings to protecting the paint. But if I'm just how I look at impact, if you're easier to impact against, then you're not going to be more of an impact player than a Jaylen Brown. If I'm game right, listen, I understand what both these guys can do. It's easier to take Rudy Gobert out of the game than a Jaylen Brown.
Come on, man.
That's how
as simple as that.
Rudy can guard one position on the floor.
When it comes to the defensive side,
and also I didn't make it clue. I didn't just mention defense either. But okay.
Oh yeah,
what he got offensive?
But even when it comes
rebounding don't matter in the game. That's not a point.
Hold on, let me say it. Hold on,
he's not a good offensive rebounder.
I need more than that from a 7'4" guy, right?
Who's been top 5 in rebounding like most of his career, bro. That's important.
Okay.
Yeah,
rebound is one of the most important stats in the game.
What about catching up? What about being able to catch a goddamn lob?
What about give your chance second chances on offensive board?
Hold on.
No, but Shorty's lying about is.
Hold on, let me know my plan. I got y'all. You know what I mean? But the thing about when it comes to easy game for, when it comes to easier to game playing against, Rudy Gobert, rim protection and rebounding. I mean, he's one of the best in the league for that for years.
Actually, no age.
But we have constantly have seen him getting schemed against, easier to scheme against than a guy than Jaylen Brown. I'm not gonna say that person that's easy to scheme against is more impactful than Jaylen Brown. I'm sorry. When it's like,
but that's the thing. The truth. We keep going in circles with this, bro. Because when I keep reminding, it's not hard to scheme against Steph Curry's defense. It's not hard to score against Luka. But we understand the thing about impact. No, you just mentioned the downside of impact. The upside of impact too.
You're taking his impact away. You're taking his impact away.
I didn't take away nobody's impact, Renegade. You never heard me say that.
The best teams do. The best teams do take away Rudy Gobert's impact in a.
Hold on, I do. Let me finish. I gotta finish my point because I'm.
Hold up. The best teams do take Rudy Gobert's best impact off away in the playoffs. That is the fact, nigga.
Absolutely. And to that point, it's we understand that. Okay, Rudy Gobert has impact on. I mean, he won 4 defensive player of the years. But if you can easily scheme and say, "Hey, listen, we can do this against Rudy Gobert, and this is going to happen." I mean,
that's why we're going in carousel. True.
I mean, you can say what you want. Okay.
No,
here's the thing.
You're in the carousel, man.
Time on. There's been plenty of times that teams had to take Rudy Gobert off the floor. Like Rudy Gobert don't.
Can y'all give me these moments, please? People keep saying this, but I don't recall a game in the playoffs. What game in the playoffs did they took Rudy off besides that being in foul trouble? Like what game in the playoffs? Please, so I can pull it up.
They don't take him out because he will cry and moan like he did to get his first defensive player of the year.
Take him out, Renegade. Because they afraid of him crying. They afraid of them tears.
Yes. He's gonna check out. He's gonna check out. Yes. Yes.
But
nigga.
the point that Sturdy is missing is that the reason Gobert struggled in the Dallas series was because when you play Gobert, you have to play drop coverage. And so Gobert did not struggle against Phoenix because Phoenix doesn't have downhill players. Durant, when you look at Booker, they're not very good at being downhill players. They're jump shooters. So when Dallas played Minnesota and Gobert has to play drop coverage, he has to play drop coverage because of his limitations. And when you play drop coverage against Luka and Kyrie, you get obliterated. And so that's the issue with Gobert. He cannot guard on the perimeter. You're running drop coverage against elite guards. The best, almost 90% of the best players in the NBA are guards and wings, and Jaylen Brown guards all of them in addition to being a top 20 offensive player. If you're going to play Gobert, you have to play drop coverage. And if you play drop coverage against the best guards in the NBA like Luka, you're going to get fucking cooked every series like you did against Dallas.
That matchup. Like, when I bring up, but I also bring up this thing. But I also brought up his impact on the Nuggets series. They didn't play deep against him.
Your mic sturdy too. Your mic choppy. Your mic is like
what I'm saying is, why does
you're not going to beat the best teams in the NBA playing drop when you're playing elite guards? You can't do that.
Hey, let's chill on the.
No. I was saying they didn't play deep drop against the Nuggets. Yeah, he played great defense.
Your mic.
Damn, I got you.
Murray was hurt in that series.
But also,
that don't matter.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah, because Denver depends heavily on Murray and Jokic.
If I'm an NBA coach, if I'm an NBA coach or a GM, wherever the case may be, this is how you know somebody's more impactful. I'm not taking no Rudy Gobert, or I'm not building my team on Rudy Gobert over.
True. That's not how drafts work, and that's why I keep ignoring H dumbass comment when he say if you go in the draft, who would you take? That's not you know that's not how things work in the draft. There's multiple variables. I'm taking Wemby over a majority of niggas in the league, nigga. In the draft, nigga. What you talking about?
It's not just because of his defense, nigga.
No, he's not top 10 player though, but I'm still taking him top 10 in the draft, nigga. The fuck?
Okay, but you're not. Rudy Gobert's not taking top 15 over anybody.
Jaylen Brown from elite
no, Renegade. The point is, there's no point of bringing up the draft thing because people have different preferences on how they draft. It's irrelevant. That's the point.
Hold on, let me ask you an honest question.
Your preferences, why your preference based off of the regular season?
No, it's based off both. I keep telling you that.
Hold on.
Look, if it's based off both, he's disqualified.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Your opinion.
If Timberwolves had an opportunity to trade Rudy Gobert for Jaylen Brown, are you telling me they're not going to do that?
No.
You can fuck out of my fire, bro.
Why would the Timberwolves do that? Do you see their backcourt? They have Jalen McDaniels, Alexander Walker, that new rookie right now. They have plenty of guards and wings, bro. Why they don't need Jaylen Brown?
This man said
hold on. They don't need Jaylen Brown. Why would I need Jaylen Brown when I got all this fucking young talent on my wings? What are you talking about? The only old nigga on my perimeter is Mike Conley. No, Renegade is about fit and potential, what they can become.
That is insane.
So what are you talking about?
We're talking about his fit being a liability, and you think he's gonna fit worse than Jaylen Brown? He's a better offensive and defensive player than everybody you got over there.
The problem, Renegade, you're not receptive of Rudy's strength as much as you are with his weaknesses. You only think his strength is
worried about
rim protection.
Listen, they're good enough to get to the
that's not his only strength. That's literally not his only strength defensively.
His strengths get cooked in the playoffs. His strengths become a liability in the playoffs.
Shout out joking though.
The chefs and Luka, they best strengths don't get taken away from them into liabilities in the playoffs. They just get their weaknesses exposed on a higher level. This dude, you can't. His best
wasn't taken away in 2016. His weakness was taken away in 2016. It was a compromise.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm slow it down. The NBA didn't change a rule to help Steph get more freedom of motion offense after the 2016 series, Renegade. Was he
What are you
not
talking about? I'm
struggling?
talking.
All right. Oh, hold on.
What's the
I'm
what's
out.
the
I
best
just want to make
attribute?
one final point because I'm out. Jaylen
What's
Brown
the
was the
best
second
attribute?
option on a championship team. Rudy Gobert is not remotely close to a second option on a championship team. He's not even a third option. It's absurd.
Yeah, we're not
to
talking
think
about offense. We're not just talking about offense,
$40
Brandon.
million a year. All right, I'm
We're
out.
not just talking about offense, Brandon. Have a good day.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can't talk about offense with him. Like
No,
you
that's the
can
thing.
only
That's the
talk
thing,
about
H.
defense,
H,
and he
I
gets his
realize,
defense
H,
his
you can't
defensive
talk ball, H.
acumen taken away.
H will hit you with these one-liners on the market and the business, and it puts up a camouflage as if he knows ball. And to this day, I haven't heard H break down a single fucking play, not a single scheme.
You gotta stop, bro. I don't care. I can't say that's true or not. To be honest with you, but
Hey, true. Give me one example. Give me true. No. You said it. No, true. You said it. Please, true. If I'm capping, 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 what did he break down? What did he break down? What did he break down? A play or a scheme? And give me an example. And no, neither examples about the baseball player versus player. So what fucking scheme you need to do for a player versus player debate?
People do it. I think. I don't mean. Listen.
And you told me why he won a certain debate, bro. Let's not do that shit.
And I didn't. Two things could be true. So I don't know why you said it.
So if I'm capping, just give me one example, true. Give me one example.
Hey man.
Thank
I'm not gonna sit here and say he broke up the scheme. Listen, I'm not gonna listen. I don't know top of my head. I'm not gonna sit here and say if I listen. If I
hey, true, I'll give you 24 hours. True, I will pay you 24 hours to look for it. I'll give you, nigga. You can have a goof. Come on, hold on, bro. We gotta show them all. There's goofy take of the week and there's great take of the week. You can put that on great take of the week if you find a clip of him breaking down any player scheme.
All I know is
24 hours.
I'm gonna say this. Listen, all I'm saying, but we breaking up. Well, we can break. I'm trying to break down how you so high on Rudy Gobert.
I'm about to say.
Here's the thing. Here's the reason I'm saying.
No, I kind of explain impact like different ways, bro. It's just a agree to disagree,
not
bro.
Over no Jaylen Brown, not top 15 impact.
Sturdy. I know your reason.
Jaylen Brown top 15.
I said no, Sturdy. I know your reason, Sturdy. I know
you said Rudy Gobert.
For my reason, though, the reason why I asked that question because
and no, see, that's the thing about Europeans. They like to lie. He was having a conversation with Andrew. Then I gave my 2 cents.
Rudy Gobert top 15.
It is what it is, dog.
You got your damn top one.
That's why Europeans keep losing to Americans, dog. They don't know how to be honest. Accept their weaknesses and just get better.
You talking like a European, man. Right now, putting this European over Jaylen Brown. Talking about this nigga ain't better than Jaylen Brown. Top 15. When? I'm sorry.
I didn't say Rudy Gobert's top 15. Jaylen Brown top 15.
What do you ask?
He didn't say that.
He top 15?
You said 15 players better than Jaylen Brown. Okay, so what?
No,
I didn't say that.
No.
What was it? What was the list?
I honestly don't think Rudy Gobert's better than Jaylen Brown.
It's in the Discord, and he like I think he named like 25, 30 people.
No, true. I literally said, and true. You can take a screenshot of it, and
man,
in parentheses, I said this is not a ranking. Jason Kidd just asked for a list of names, so I gave it to him.
I know. Hold on. I'm agreeing with you. I said it was not a ranking. I said it was a list of people. You said it was better than Jaylen Brown. That's all I said.
Yeah. No, because J Kidd asked for a list. That's all. That's all that was, Renegade. He just asked for a list. Give him 30 names. That's it.
Okay. I didn't say it was a ranking. I just said people you had over the list. I didn't say it was ranking or nothing.
Okay.
No, bro, because Jaylen Brown wasn't on, bro. Because the 30 names I gave, Jaylen Brown wasn't on the list. Renegade, nigga, of course Jaylen Brown's easily top 30 player.
Yeah, figure said 15.
He just had.
I didn't say 15.
But now that being said,
no, it was a poll in the chat. It was poll in Discord. That's all.
Hold on. Let me see it.
But you still got Rudy Gobert over.
Yeah,
so you don't got Rudy Gobert. Wait, so do you got Rudy Gobert over Jaylen Brown or not? It's okay.
When it comes to skill or impact.
Oh, okay. So yes, because of
okay,
impact.
so that's it. That's all that needs to be known.
Yeah,
what the hell?
That's literally the first thing, Renegade. That's literally the first thing I said when you asked me a question when I got on the panel, bro.
I asked him a question.
Okay, but I'm saying you're still getting cooked on that. Like how? There's no way. There's no way that Jaylen Brown.
It's just agree to disagree.
But you're wrong about
that's all it is, bro.
But you're getting cooked.
I didn't lie about nothing. I didn't. If you want Renegade, I'm literally going to do a video to show you guys how to get to these things. Later, I promise.
What you talking about stats? You talking about
no,
stats,
not
right?
stats. I'm talking about film. A lot of people don't know. You go to NBA.com, it takes you right to the film of the play, bro. So when people say Rudy gets cooked,
I'm saying
Renegade, you gotta understand this. When people say Rudy gets cooked by Joker, you can literally separate just his possessions getting guarded by Joker, and you can see if he getting cooked or not.
So you saying he didn't?
Outside of Game 5, he did not. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Bruh, you have got to stop this bullshit. That's not true. That's not true. No. So you're saying that Cat was the liability over Rudy Gobert.
No, that's what I'm trying to Renegade, you gotta understand, bro. In that series, to be honest with you, bro, there was no liabilities, my nigga. Outside of APJ, there was no liabilities. That series was based off runs, bro. Bro, no game, bro. Renegade. Games 1 through 6 wasn't close, my nigga. Only close game that series was Game 7. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, nigga?
Now that being said, too, true with the trade again.
That's a good question, Jay Reed. That's a good question.
Hold on. Now that being said, too, people ask me for the trade. I said, would the Timberwolves trade Rudy Gobert? Because we talking about who's better, Rudy Gobert or Jaylen Brown. And I asked the question then. So, well, would the Timberwolves trade Rudy Gobert for Jaylen Brown just straight up? Like, it was just a straight up trade. Would Timberwolves do that? And the reason why I said that, because listen, I think Rudy Gobert is arguably the second best player on the team with the Timberwolves. I can admit that because, I admit that, and I can think that because how great defensively he does bring to the table. So I'm not disagreeing what he is as a player
in the regular season.
He is what he is. But even the play, listen, he helped them get to the conference finals though, Renegade, to be fair. But to that point though,
barely.
Right? The reason why I said that, because with that being said, them individuals as players, right? Like, and listen, Nas Reed and Carver Towns, they could be your power forward centers, whatever case may be. You add Jaylen Brown, mind you, one of the things that's been the weakness is the problem of the Timberwolves is their offense. You know what I mean? Which Jaylen Brown brings to the table. And Jaylen Brown, not the same level defender Rudy Gobert at all, but Jaylen Brown is a pretty, listen, I mean,
it was just about better fit. Just about better fit, bro. They have a lot of great young guards, bro.
Listen, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I didn't say,
especially after this draft. That nigga is nice.
I didn't say Rudy Gobert is going to be released and not be on a great situation, because I did say he was going to be in Boston, right, in the hypothetical trade.
No, I'm talking about it's not a better fit for the Wolves, bro. It's not. And if we add some realistic to it, the GM won't make that trade because he favors bigs. Like that's his niche.
I mean,
if we doing that, but even then, true. Trades don't mean the player is better. Embiid is better than Wemby. I'm not trading for Wemby. I'm not. I mean, Embiid. If you the Spurs, why would I trade Embiid?
Right,
no. It's course. Look at the logic. Look at the logic. Embiid is better than Wemby.
He couldn't play his first 3 years because he was hurt. Embiid.
One mic. Hold on. Let me ask, so you said, why would the Sixers trade for Wemby?
No, I said, why would the Spurs trade for Embiid, bro? They have Wemby.
Why would anybody trade Wemby for anything?
That's the point. Wemby is not a top 10 player, but when you say
why would you use Wemby as an example? He shouldn't even be an example.
Because Renegade, it's to show you that drafts and trades have other incentives on other than who's the better player.
Well, Wemby's not.
There's way more other variables than this conversation, bro. That's what I'm saying. Why people keep mixing up drafts and trades? We're just talking about who's the better player in our opinion. That's all it is.
Sabonis or Bam
that is his opinion,
but you're not trading shit.
Like, no, bro, that's all it is, man.
All right, okay, but we could, but it don't make no sense though, right? We know it don't make no sense. That's why he's getting cooked. Okay, cool. You got your opinion, but it's a cap ass opinion. That's why you're getting cooked.
The thing about cap, Renegade, cap means lies. I didn't say a single lie.
Hold on.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I will pay you money if you prove to me anything I said in this stream was a lie.
Time on.
If it's cap,
Hold on, Nahari got here.
I mean, you could believe a lie if you want. I mean, it's still a lie, right?
Salute.
I know H not talking about hygiene when he's in the UK. Like they known for great hygiene.
Hold on, hold on. So we got Nahari here, and we ain't gonna lie, we probably got how long? Shoot, we been here 4 hours. But listen, we're gonna be here for a little bit more of a while. Hey, Nahari, Nahari, you said something about Sagoon.
I was just trying to add to the conversation y'all was having, but
I'm curious to what you said though, but Sagoon though, like I was curious. I
said Domantas Sabonis and Bam Adebayo are clearly better than Shagun, but you're not trading Shagun for those players. So I see what H30 is trying to say.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's saying trades. He's saying trades do not prove anything, but who's determining better.
But that was a bad example. I already agreed to that point. I already agreed to that point, Stir. I never disagree with that.
No. I'm just translating what Nahari just said. I'm just translating what Nahari said.
No, but that was a bad example. That's a bad example.
How is it a bad example?
He said it back. No, because you said it backwards. You said it backwards.
Nah, because you said you. So you trying to say if you're
taking Sengun over both of them?
If you hold on,
no, my fault. Sengun, I believe Bam and Sabonis are better than Sengun. I don't think Sengun is better than them. I said, but you wouldn't trade. I'm not trading Sengun for one of those players because Sengun just has a little bit more value for the Rockets because he's younger. I mean,
I'm still doing that. I don't know you. They both.
I'm not doing that. The Rockets would never do that.
You out your damn mind. If you could do it, you out your damn mind, bro.
You're not trading Sengun for no Domantas Sabonis or Bam. I'm sorry. I love Bam.
What you talking? What you going wrong with you? See,
but do you know
I'm not trading for Sabonis, but I will trade him for Bam though.
You would trade Sengun for Bam.
Yeah, not for Sabonis. Hell no, not for Sabonis. I think Sengun gonna be better than Sabonis. He's going to.
He's going to. He has the potential to be better than Bam.
I don't know.
He don't. No, I ain't say this year. True. I said, bro, Sengun's young as hell. He's going to be better than.
I didn't say anything about this year. I know what you was saying. Look, bro, I didn't say anything about this year. I'm not saying Sengun can't be an all-star level player, but come on, Sabonis is.
Yeah, he is, bro.
No, Sabonis is better. I'm just saying the reason why you wouldn't trade. The reason why I wouldn't trade Sengun for Sabonis because I believe Sengun has a higher ceiling. It's not about who's better.
He might not get as many rebounds, but he could pass.
No, I feel what you're saying, but you talking about a high ceiling. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, he's a young player, but yeah, true. Think about it. When you trade for your young player away, you're trading with the potential. When you keep your young player, you're investing in the potential.
The man, nice. Sagoon is one of the best. He's one of the best centers of the game already now.
He's young. That whole team is young.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: Sabonis disrespect you. You talking about?
No, he's better. No one's saying he's not better. He's better.
I don't
he's
think.
Better.
My point is, I don't think Sengun can even reach the level we see Sabonis now. That's my
bro. Yes,
time will tell.
You know how Sengun is already.
He got the right coach. He got the right coach. He got the right coach to get him right.
Hold on,
the right coach to get him right.
Y'all saying that? Hey, I'm gonna be real with y'all too about the Udoka. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with y'all.
There's never a bad time to give a black coach his props. True. You ain't gonna like. There's no reason to downplay it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest. Don't switch up. Stay on that side. Because I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, I'm still supporting black coaches. That's a great side to be on. Why not?
Like, man, you didn't support.
Shout out to Joe Mazzulla. Shout out to the new coach of the Pistons. Shout out to the new coach of the Pistons for not getting fired. Shout out to Ime Udoka. And Darvingham went back to his proper role as assistant coach, which he's better assistant coach than a head coach. So shout out to him, bro. Like, what's wrong with that?
No, this is my point. Because
I didn't even get to Orlando.
No, this is my point because I don't want to hear you or just anybody. I'm talking in general.
I don't know what Spoelstra is. I don't know what Spoelstra is. I don't know what ethnicity. I don't know who he is.
I don't want to hear nobody start itching on Udoka and start stealing my things, the criticisms. I don't think Udoka is a bad coach. Let me make that clear.
Yeah, top 5 coach.
I don't want to hear. All right, we ain't doing that. But like,
he is, nigga. It is what it is.
I still got Ime over Mazzulla.
Man, that's cap.
Hey man, Mazzulla, when Mazzulla said all of them Celtics in the third quarter or the second quarter or something, I said, all right, he more sturdy and stern what I than what I thought he was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? He took them boys out. I know them boys pissed because they try and get their stats right when they be blowing out games at the end of the games or
But
whatever.
listen, Missoula see the bigger picture. Say, listen, dog, y'all on book. Listen, we trying to win a championship. You know what I mean? Y'all trying. We ain't listen. That's. I mean, it's kind of crazy too. Like, but Jaylen just talent output and impact. Oh, I'm saying with the comment, but yeah, though, man.
No, I agree with Mahar though. Like, no, yeah, I think he's a better coach than Joe. Not to say Joe's not a bad coach. He's a very good coach, but I think Ime is better.
Yeah.
And what like how is a coach? How is he as a
might
coach better than Joe Mazzulla though?
So one, he holds his players more accountable. You see it. You really see it. You see it. Number two, his defense is different scheme. I didn't get finished. You want the reasons or not, bro? I'm gonna give you one. I didn't say Joe didn't. I said Ime is one. He's known as the coach to hold guys accountable. To transform, we forgot. Did we forget what that Rockets team looked like with the same young players, bro? He got them niggas in line. Them niggas on a run. They almost made the play-in.
That's nasty work. We gonna
And on top of what he improved, he took no. He took everything. Hold on, I just don't land it. He took everything he did great defensively from Boston, but he actually got better from his offensive side because offensively he was more stubborn in Boston. He adapted. He changed. He literally changed up the scheme when Sengun went down. Before Sengun went down, it was okay. We're gonna essentially run everything through Sengun. Dribble handoff situations, get guys going downhill. When Sengun went out, he adapted and went on one of the best runs in the NBA.
Hey, Brent, I ain't gonna lie.
That's coaching. We can't get credit. All right, but you asked a question, nigga.
No, you about to end. Hey, shout out to the Bucks,
not
man.
not now.
Getting Gary Trent Jr. man for a vet minimum.
Nah, but true. I just think
like that.
I think every black coach that got a job right now is just dope. That's just my opinion.
I mean, we fleeced
the league,
though. Like,
I mean, even though you said I was glazing on me at Doka. I mean, but
no, you was glazing. I say you was glazing the Celtics. It's a bit.
Hold on. Hey, Renegade. People was there. Hey, who was
definitely glazing the Celtics?
Who the first person that say Ime Udoka was a great coach?
You want honestly? No bullshit. You don't want that honest answer. You don't want the honest answer.
Who the honest answer? Like you can't. Who the honest answer?
And this answer gonna surprise you. But honestly, I think you can find it. It was the second time he came on the panel on your stream. Joe Bond. The first, remember, True. I'm gonna remind you. True, let me remind you. Let me remind you of the conversation. Remember, Joe Bond was capped. Well, we thought was capped at the time. That he was trying to say the Nets can be a good to great defensive team. On top of being a scary offense. He named Joe Mazzulla. He named Claxton. Here's when he start capping by saying KD and Harden ain't that bad of defenders. That's when we start roasting. But that's real talk. I ain't gonna cap.
So I don't have a video on my channel saying that.
I didn't say you did it. I said to the first person I heard on these YouTube streets give props to Joe Mazzulla was Joe Bond when he was on the Nets.
That's a lie, though.
Because we was killing, bro. We was killing Steve Nash and we was killing that defense.
He never.
Bro, you can find. True. Go on your stream. True. Go on your stream. It was Joe Bond's second appearance on your show.
Last time I checked on Joe Bond.
I remember that conversation.
Last time I checked on Joe Bond when
you owe your money. I get it. You owe your money. I got
it. No. Going back to that, it was another incident where he owed me money, whatever. Right? I went back and fact checked, and I was right. Correct. You was there, and now. Yeah. He been MIA now, so like I don't think that's even credible even to say. I mean, he don't got a good track record.
No, him owing you money is different from what he said from sports. Those are two different actions, though.
The point is though, I went.
One is a character flaw. One is just speech.
No. The point is though, I went back to what he said in the chat before, and he was wrong. Yeah, that's my point. I did it before, and he was wrong. So like,
I gave you the location, nigga. I can be right or wrong. It's up to you.
Okay, he on my life. Listen, on my life, y'all. He never said that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like it's
all right.
Like, but anyway, I don't got a lot. Like Joe. Listen, Joe Bond. I mean, Listen, we're gonna listen to the same dude that took $300. Basically, like listen, it's been like an annual.
I don't see why you conflating
like
bets
annual.
with sports
It's
talk.
been
I don't know why you
because
conflating bets with sports talk, my nigga.
hey, listen. I'm just saying, listen,
Seems
really,
You just be
like
you just be a
bad
bad gambler,
information to
nigga. You
me.
ever thought of that? You ever thought
I'm
of
just
that?
saying, bro.
All
I'm
right,
just saying, though.
could
Listen,
be
I
both
bet any
then.
money too. I'm just saying, like. I'm just saying, man. Listen, when it comes to Amy, that's why it's weird seeing all this Amy Dog respect. Cause like I said, it's on I just document. Go subscribe to the King TV, all that. You know what I mean?
Bro,
How
ain't
you guys
bro, what's
evaluating these
It's
coaches?
document, bro.
like but Moose,
That's
like why is it
Right.
is a wrong time to give a black coach his props, nigga?
It ain't
it
wrong.
kind of
Well,
It ain't
it
wrong.
kind of is. I mean, nothing wrong, but it's kind of is.
alright, bro. Alright, true.
Yeah,
Alright, true,
you
nigga.
can give
Kind of
props
is.
Yeah, alright, true,
to whatever
I'm just
That's the
saying.
coach.
Celtics,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Oh,
I'm just
that's the
saying
Celtics,
because
bro. You gotta let
no,
that go,
because
bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying because the people was itching on Eric Spoelstra and act like it never happened, and then
I
now
don't know if
everybody
Eric Stokes is
wants to be
black.
a great coach.
He's something. I don't know what
No,
he is. Honestly, I don't know what he is.
I'm talking about coaching. I'm talking about coaching. Period. That's why you're trying to joke now. So that's why I'm telling the truth.
I've
We've
been said
seen
that.
coaches
I don't know what
we've
Eric
seen
Stokes is.
we've seen coaches get itched on and get
Every coach get itched
downgraded.
on, bro. What's your point? Every
Nah,
I don't
coach.
know about that.
That's facts.
hey,
What coach didn't get itched on?
all right, bro.
What coach didn't get itched on?
Hey man,
Shout out Pat Riley and Phil Jackson, man. All right,
hey
I'm gonna
man.
say so.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a
Especially Phil
shout out
Jackson,
to.
nigga. You
I want
crazy.
to give a shout out to a GM real quick before I end, man. Shout out to John Horst, man. One of the most underrated GMs in the league, man. The fact that the Milwaukee
you
Bucks
better
had
not talk
nothing but
about.
venom momentum. Hold on, I want to say this real quick. I want to get this off my chest because I'm feeling good, man. The fact that the Milwaukee Bucks had nothing but vet minimum contracts to give, and they got Torian Prince, DeLon Wright, and Gary Trent Jr. in free agency is amazing, man. Shout out to John Horst.
You like dead
Y'all
serious?
ain't getting no big. Y'all ain't getting no bigs or nothing. Nah.
Are you dead
They
serious?
still
Oh, that,
they still working on a trade with the Lakers. They still trying to get a third team together to get Brook.
that's a second round exit, man. Man, listen, hey,
You know how I
second
feel about
round
Brook.
I
exit.
mean,
You
listen, man.
guys
You're
know
gonna
how I
get
feel about
cooked.
Hey, if Brook, true,
Damian
if
Lillard
Brook end up on the
is a
Lakers, dog,
fading.
that's a problem. That is a problem. I don't know what to tell you, nigga.
Brooke on the Lakers. Brooke old as hell.
If
Bro. I'm just
Brook
telling
end
you
up
the truth.
on the Lakers, that is a problem.
The Lakers will be much better.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna try to
That
tell y'all
shit
about
cap.
Brooke Lopez. Brooke Lopez old as hell, bro. Like this, I'm just
Yeah. Okay.
So
I
what
mean,
he's
he
gonna
can
actually
still
do to him?
provide something
All
for
AD
them.
need, all AD
This-
need is somebody big
We
to
don't
take
we
up
don't need that
space
contract again, bro.
Hey,
down
but
low
listen,
on the
but
defensive
not
end.
even that. Listen, if it was Brooke Lopez a couple years ago, then that'd be amazing.
Nah.
It don't matter,
It
true. You
took
don't need
us
what you
Yes,
expecting Brook
he's still a
Lopez to
good.
do
He's still a good
on the
it
player.
took
Lakers.
us a
He's gonna do
while
the
to get
same
out of
thing.
that contract, bro.
You
He'll
gotta
block
look at
shots,
team
be a big
chemistry.
presence, make open threes. That's it.
Listen. Hey, timestamp this. I said this. I'm gonna stand on it. Brooke Lopez in the year 2024 is washed. Like
That's not what we talking about. We talking about him possibly going to
it
Lakers.
is, bro. It is, but it's washed. Period. First of all, the fact that he's a starter, you think the fact that he's a starter in 2024 is
Don't let
like
that man end up on the Lakers.
It's
Don't let that
crazy.
man end up on the
He
Lakers.
still gives you.
No,
He
we
gives you
don't.
still.
We don't.
Don't let
We
that
don't
man
want
end up
that
on the
30
Lakers.
contract
games.
again, Sturdy. We don't want that contract, bro.
I stand.
But
I
Let
the
that
stand
man
Lakers
end
will
up
Lopez
on the
still.
Lopez
Lakers.
making
The
it
Lakers
making
will be
this
still.
upcoming
If the
season.
Lakers could go get Brook Lopez, go get Brook Lopez. That's exactly what y'all need.
who the
Don't
Bucks
let
gonna
them.
get?
Don't let them get it for Lopez though.
But it gives them. It
He's
gives them
not
a
bad
center.
on
It
the
gives them
defensive
one of the
end.
best. It gives
Let
them.
them get Brooke Lopez, bro. I
It
welcome
gives
them
them a
get Brooke
center that
Lopez,
actually can
bro.
play
I
next to
don't.
AD.
Hey, come on, bro. I
Who
don't.
they
We
getting? Who
had
they
it.
getting
Push
for? Wait, who
AD.
they
You
getting
push
for?
AD to the power forward.
Who
You
they
push
giving?
AD
Who
to the
they
power
giving up
forward.
for him though?
And on
Wait,
top of that,
who they
And
giving
guess
they
up
what?
make
for
open
him?
threes. And like, what are you talking about, bro?
And
Like,
he
there's
could
so
be a
many
low
things that comes
post
up with that.
option as well. He could be a
Brooke
low post.
Lope,
He could be a player who
Brooke
could dump off in the low
Lopez.
post, and he could
All
score
Brooke
right,
there too.
Lopez is why. Listen, in the year
ain't gonna give
2024,
LeBron a stretch big. That's crazy.
Brooke
Who they giving
Lopez
up for him?
why?
They wouldn't give up
Wood
much
is
for
a
him.
stretch big. Christian
Oh,
Wood's a
okay.
stretch big. Christian Wood
Yeah,
was a
Bro,
stretch
Christian
big.
Wood
What
is
happened with that?
Brooks
all
Lopez
right,
is
just
that, bro. Stop.
Man, don't do that. He ain't a real big man.
But
Brook
Brooke Lopez
A
is
Lopez.
way
man,
better than
a
He,
Christian
four
Wood, bro.
Brooke
masquerading as a
Lopez ain't
five ain't
He
no real center. A
he
real center
played.
is
He
somebody that
played for
can't
the
play the
Lakers
four,
though.
man.
Brooke Brook Lopez is
He played for the Lakers
that can
before.
block shots.
I don't understand why Lakers fans why would Lakers fans not want Brook Lopez?
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you
Because
though.
he's
Like,
old.
He feels the need.
Listen,
Lakers fans don't know how basketball works.
Like it makes no sense. Y'all biggest matchup in the West is the Nuggets, and the biggest a lot of problems with that is you can't put two bigs on the floor with guarding Jokic because it messes up y'all floor spacing. You put Brook Lopez and AD on the court at the same time. Not only you get two bigs that can defend Jokic, but he also can provide you with floor spacing, and AD can play his natural position, bro. I don't understand why y'all wouldn't want that.
You give LeBron, a stretch big
I'm
and
not
more
the
spacing.
one turning it down, but it depends. If you're getting Brook Lopez in a trade, the money's gonna match. So what's the price for Brook Lopez?
You will probably have to give up on
Hachimura coming into this season.
It's probably gonna be a 3-team trade. So you probably will have to
It has to be a 3-team trade.
It's probably gonna be Rui. He's gonna have to go. Christian Wood might have to go. Probably maybe like a
not giving up.
Hold up, y'all. That's a little, that's a little too. That's too much.
And that's a little too much for Brook.
Hold on,
but y'all probably.
I'm saying if you just dropping
in a Brook Lopez,
how much you getting paid?
Only 20-some mil, like
23 million a year.
Hey, my apologies.
And we got 2 more years on this contract too.
Hey, my apologies, y'all. We about to end it.
We went over.
Went over though, but listen, it was a great show though, man.
Yeah, it was a great show. I ain't gonna lie, man. I salute to everybody, man.
Love everybody that tuned in. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button and sharing the video too, man. True talk to them.
Hey man, listen, man. You know what it is, man. If you want more content from us, man, go subscribe to me at True the King TV, man. Hey, you want the Boston Celtics content? I cover football too. I cover everything, all sports. You know what I mean? So, hey, check me out. You know what I mean? Moose Talk Hoops. Hey, go type in Moose Talk Hoops. You're gonna find his content. So Crazy TV. You're gonna find their content. Oh, and check them out on the Underrated and Hated podcast.
Oh yeah, we got a
drop dropping, man. New episode.
Go check them out. They do that. Listen, so you check that duo out, and then let's not. Hey, we can't forget about Mega Facts, man. We can't forget about Renegade TV. Man, listen, we gonna go check out Renegade.
Shout out to y'all, man.
A little
late, my bad. Got the time messed up.
Listen, you good? You came off the bench. You came off the bench like a 6 minute later. They got the heater. Off the bench.
Shout out to Lil Willie.
the microwave.
Jamal.
The microwave.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Shout out to Benny Johnson, man. Right, real talk.
The microwave, man.
Maxwell type shit, man.
But listen, man. Like I said, we about to be headed out of here, man. Like, hey, catch us next week. It's your boy True. Boo. Hey, take it, move. You do it better than me, man.
Take it away, man. Take the zone. Brand new show, first episode here Wednesdays, 3:30 p.m. on FYF Sports Debate. Shout out to Lamont, man. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button and sharing the video, man, because you guys know how I get down, man. It's a lot of things in this world that cause, but hitting the like button ain't one of them, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Salute to everybody that tuned in.
Salute. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, we done came from the bottom, mad that we up, but I don't hear him talking. Started with knowledge inside of my noggin. We took a dream and then we started blogging. Put my city on the map now. I'ma say how it is and I don't back down. On the road to 100K, we finna act out. We gon' show them that we not just in the background. We the main event, we the main show. We the one that people always gonna pay for. Yeah, we done came from the bottom, mad that we up, but I don't hear him talking. Started with knowledge inside of my noggin. We took a dream and then we started blogging. Put my city on the map now. I'ma say how it is and I don't back down. On the road to 100K, we finna act out. We gon' show them that we not just in the background. We the main event, we the main show. We the one that people always gonna pay for. FYF, we the best, no debate though. Number one sports channel, every angle. I'ma show them all how we ride. Best sports talk show, we not like them guys. We playing it safe while they feather the lines. We pushing the narrative all of the time. Like who to go in the game is not MJ. Kobe Bryant top 10, not what we say. Hakeem Olajuwon is very overrated. Keep it real if it ain't fact, we don't say it. Now it's stable, we won't be ignored. We number one, especially when coming to sports. FYF ringing the heat here, of course. When everything backed up with actual source.